Ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Carl? You doing, buddy? Hey, good, Maximilian. How you doing, bud?
Town, my man. I'm doing great. Episode 87. Woo!
Oh, what up?
Can't wait to get into it.
Let's go.
Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is valuable. There's thousands of other podcasts that you could have settled for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss the problems and figure out ways to solve them and challenge the listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Episode 87.
This is Hold Us Accountable.
87.
87.
Jackie Pollinari. Seamus Johnson. Maximilian.
Can't believe YouTube let us do this 87 times.
I can't either.
Shout out everyone for hanging out with us this week. What up?
What up?
Dude, what up, guys? We're back in the stew.
Back in the
man.
stew.
Doing a little shrooms in the stew.
Shrooms in the stew.
Man, just
What
a
you
little
gonna
bit.
do?
Just a cap and a stem, bro.
Cap and a stem. Sorry about it.
Health, dude.
Dude, it's called micro
Dosing.
dosing.
Welcome to episode 87 of Hold Us Accountable.
What up, everyone? Thanks for hanging out with us again this week. We got Hold Us Accountable, hosted by three degenerates who
Hell
just
yeah.
like to try new shit and do new shit and talk about doing new shit because we've lived a life where we didn't do any new shit and now we're doing new shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Could have put it better anyway.
trying to inspire other people to just do new shit, get out of your comfort
do new
zone.
shit. I mean,
You know, like so things we've done in the past. We started off with jujitsu. That was the very first thing we did.
start off with jujitsu.
Yeah.
Done a little war work.
Yeah, there's a beautiful table we're sitting at right here. It was a product of our own four hands.
Hell yeah.
It's a little.
Grown some
Tommy might be
magical
interested
fruit.
Yeah, we're currently growing mushrooms, and we have grown them. We're continuing to grow them. We read a book and interviewed the author of the book.
Hell yeah. We fucking done
stand-up?
stand-up comedy.
Yo.
That was out of our comfort. I think that and reading the book was the two biggest things that got us out of our comfort zone the most.
I
Yep.
think so, too.
And, yeah, well,
Yeah, a lot of different shit.
sneak
and-
peek a little at stand-up
Yeah,
comedy today, too.
So yeah, like we said, we're growing mushrooms currently. We have some, and
Yep.
then we've got a second batch that we all kind of did together. And so yeah, we're doing that. We're also still thinking about doing a little coffee table. It's something we'll talk about later in the show.
Yeah,
but
we gotta talk about
on
it.
our, I mean,
Gotta
it's,
talk about it.
we got time for this stuff. So there's really no like pressing issue of like, oh, we haven't started the coffee. You know, I think
Right,
doing it on. You know, we've had just holiday, Thanksgiving and shit,
deer
hunting.
hunt,
You know, it's been a crazy couple.
Lots to talk about today.
November's a month, yeah. But yeah, we'll have a lot
November
of shit.
is a month.
November is a month, yeah.
30 days of a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone needs to be on these shrooms. They really get your brain going in the right direction. You know
That's
what
what I
I'm
like to hear,
But yeah, no. On top of all that stuff, you know, we'll talk Packers.
a
and
little bit of
we'll talk a little bit of Packers. Kind of just catch up with what we've been up to these past couple weeks.
be a good catch-up episode. We'll do I don't even know where you are in the dictionary.
Why? I'm on the Y's.
Why?
Oh.
So you'll probably
into
spell
the
word.
Y's.
Try and sneak a joke of the week in there,
Yeah.
and then
If we got time, mental health. We've done mental health talks previously. Just kind of. We bring in a quote to kind of set up a theme for our talks, or we'll go
get
on
a
Reddit.
conversation going.
Best way to do it is just start talking.
Amen.
So if you're interested in any of those, go back, watch old episodes, check them out. We have timestamps for everything in the show descriptions of those episodes. So if you want to go back and do any of that,
Spotify, YouTube,
Twitch,
Apple Podcasts, Twitch.
we're on Amazon. Amazon has podcast.
Oh, that was
on
a thing?
there.
News
Yeah,
to me.
Let's go.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that shit.
Appreciating all the likes, comments. That all helps. Even just on YouTube, just liking the video helps. Liking shit on Twitch. I don't know if you can like anything on Twitch or what.
Nah.
Just follow us
Give
on
us a
Twitch.
follow, yeah.
Follow
Talk
us
to
on.
us.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know, all that shit helps. And yeah, we got a fun show to get into, but before we get into all that, we do something. We do something fun on the show here.
Oh,
fellas.
yeah.
We like to start it off right, you know.
We like to drink something new, maybe a new brew. How about you, ladies and gentlemen? Episode 87, Beer the Motherfucking Week.
I love beer.
I love beer.
Beer is good.
Put it in my belly.
Yeah,
I love beer. Beer is good. I love beer. Oh,
Beer of the
week.
week.
Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Yeah.
Beer of the week.
You know, after a long weekend of booze. Oh, my bad. I didn't even think you needed one. I figured, you know, keep things a little lighter on the show today. We like to get into some IPAs, some hazies, a lot of heavy beers. But this week we're drinking Margaritaville Land Shark.
We're still
Lager.
away again,
Yeah.
land of Sharkerville.
So this is Jimmy Buffett's beer.
Dude, this is a
We're partying in the stew. Shamo is spraying beer like it's
Squirted.
yep.
spraying beer like a squirting steer. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry for the fart.
Sheesh.
Woo! So you digging the Land Shark, Carl?
This is like
You ever had Land Shark? You guys ever had Land Shark?
tastes like no. It's my first time.
Oh, first. See, I was hoping you
had
guys
it.
This
would.
is my
Never had it.
first. It's like
man.
it tastes like a lighter Corona.
Yeah. It's a nice. I like
This is
it.
a nice service.
I was gonna say the same thing. It tastes a lot like Corona, but
I'm
not
curious.
quite the same.
I'm curious to hear the info on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a. I'm not gonna lie. There's not a ton on it, just
Okay.
because of.
Oh, this is out of St. Louis.
Yeah. So it looks like.
Damn, my fart stinks. Sorry about it.
It looks like.
Christ.
So founded in 2006 by music legend Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
2006.
Yep.
Damn.
As the Margaritaville Brewing Company, as the house lager for Buffett's Margaritaville restaurants. So they like started a brewery just to make beer for the restaurants.
No shit.
There's a knife.
You guys ever been to a Margaritaville restaurant?
I'm not.
It's all right. I've been.
You been to one?
Yeah, I've been to one. It's like it's nothing fancy. You know, it's just like a
beach.
I went to one down. Oh my god, dude! Christ.
Sorry.
Why?
Yeah, it's a fucking. I went down to one on like Navy Pier or whatever. And it's like, it's not like Mexican food, Tex-Mex maybe. I don't know. It's like tacos and shit.
Yeah, is there fucking
Like seafood tacos,
hamburgers? Fucking,
oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a little bit of
Doesn't
everything.
he have a
Well, dude,
song about the fucking?
Yeah, that's where it all started. Was his song, and then
Right.
they even have like Margaritaville themed cruises, like Jimmy Buffett themed cruise lines. That like
Is Margaritaville an actual place?
Everywhere,
everywhere.
buddy.
yeah, I'm trying to find.
Dude, Jimmy Buffett has a huge following. Do you guys know that? What do they
Oh,
call
huge.
him? What do they call him?
Parrot heads or
Parrot
something
heads,
like?
yeah.
Instead of the
Parrot
dead
heads,
It's like the dead. Like
Yeah,
they're following.
it's
Like it's as big
massive.
as the dead. Yeah.
I do love a good Jimmy
I mean,
Buffett.
he's got
Me too,
bangers.
honestly.
I bought my mom for her birthday like 3 years ago tickets to go see Jimmy
Dude,
Buffett
I remember this.
at Alpine Valley. She didn't go. She was too hot. It was that day like 106.
It was hot as fuck, but
with like 95% humidity, but
but Damn.
I would like to see him.
Oh fuck yeah! I'd
How
fuck
old is
around and
Jimmy
see some
Buffett?
Jimmy.
Oh hey, the where this beer's brewed, it's brewed in the same place that Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, it's St.
Oh
Louis.
no shit.
Yeah, so it's like they basically just have their own. They like hire out a brewery to just brew the beer for them. I don't really think like a Margaritaville brewery.
No.
That's like Margaritaville themed. I think like a bad.
I always thought like
Got a beach in the break.
I always thought Jimmy Buffett's 75.
Damn,
Really?
he's getting up there.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna look. Is
Still rocking though. I'll tell you what.
Is
I fucking love Jimmy Buffett.
I do too. Margarita.
Let's see. I'm gonna try some more. Find some more info on this land.
Real place. Latitude Margaritaville is a $1 billion retirement village in Daytona Beach, Florida. The project is joint venture with Minto Communities and Buffett's Margaritaville Holdings, with development being built on land close to LBGA Boulevard. Oh yeah, so Margaritaville is a place.
It was, and he just went and built.
It's like a retirement home.
Oh yeah, no,
when I would retire.
Yeah, he's got such a following that he could build a retirement community.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
I wonder if they just have his music on repeat over like loudspeakers.
That'd be badass.
dude, of course they do.
Go to the fucking pool. Jimmy's
Oh
playing.
yeah, Hamburger in Paradise.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger in Paradise. That's a banger.
Yeah.
So this beer is 4.6 ABV. I don't know what the IBUs are.
What is it?
Pretty low. 4.6.
I doubt it has any IBUs.
Yeah, it's probably like -2.
Yeah.
'Cause it's an easy drinking
It's
beer.
a good. It's a good beer.
It is fucking good.
I really like this.
Yeah. Well, it also like it's more expensive, right?
Yeah,
so like,
right.
It tastes exactly like Corona.
Yeah, it's
right.
It's good.
Like identical.
So they were on sale, but a 6-pack was $7.50.
Oh, okay.
So like, but that was on sale. So like,
Right.
normally they're like $9 for a 6-pack or
Right.
$8.50.
Which isn't
It's not
terrible.
bad.
It's not bad, but when you
How much
can
are
get
Coronas
Keep your
in there?
receipt.
yeah, well I have it. Yeah.
all right, buddy. All right.
All right, so
Sorry, Bob.
it was $7.50, so $15. So it was around $16 with tax. Around $16. Little-
For 12 of them.
for 12.
For 12?
Yeah, because I got two Sixers.
Okay.
Yeah, because I figured, lighter beers, we gotta have a couple extra.
I really like these.
Yeah, dude, they're tasty.
Because I'm a huge, like, if it, like, that's what I should
This is a really good summer beer.
My boss asked me what I wanted
Yeah.
to drink. I told him I should have got, I love Pacifico.
Yeah.
And I like Corona. And I
This
like
is good. This
these,
is
dude.
right
These
up the
are
same.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
island style lager as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Like, I'm not, do you guys
I could
like Modelo?
pound these on us.
Would you rather have like,
Summer day.
oh,
yeah.
dude,
On
a
a-
summer day I
on a
could drink
beach?
Put me on a
75
boat.
of these.
dude, these are the when they have like the buckets of beer and you just pull them out of
yeah.
that. Like these
These
Coronas
on ice.
and like Pacificos are like a Busch Light on ice. I'll do.
What do you
the
guys think
bottles.
of Modelo's?
I like. Yeah, I
Fine.
like. It's all right.
Like out of like
All right.
the Mexicana cerveza, like Modelo,
I would.
Modelo, Corona, Pacifico. Like, what do you?
I
think
I like Corona.
yeah.
I'd
Corona's
go
my favorite.
Corona or Pacifico, and then Modelo. I might even do Dos Equis before.
I don't think I've had enough
I
to
don't-
Secchi.
I don't think I've ever had a Dos Equis.
Dude,
Yeah, it's a lot like this.
Really?
Lighter.
Pacifico in the can with lime. I've said this on the show probably 40,000 times.
A lot of times.
Yeah, a lot of times.
A lot of times.
But
that's all
this, if places have this, I might start ordering this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen them anywhere. I doubt they make enough
Oh,
to like.
landsharklager.com.
I doubt they make enough to like supply.
They got. I
Bars
feel like
and
Land
stuff.
Shark's been a thing for years.
Well, 2006.
Since 2006.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more of like a liquor store pickup, maybe. I could be wrong. I mean,
should tell
we're in
Cock and
fucking
Bull to get these.
Wisconsin. So
Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't think like
Maybe down in Florida they got them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Florida.
It seems like a Florida-
Buffalo Wild Wings might
Yeah.
have,
Right.
because they have just a
I
huge
should
variety.
tell Cock and Bull to get. Dude, I drink Cock and Bull out of Pacificos every time I'm there. Like I'll have like
Yeah, dude.
6, 7 of them. They're like, we're out again. I'm like, why? How do you? I can't be the only one drinking Pacifico.
Oh, but you are, buddy.
Apparently.
No.
I guess so. But now you got to, when they run out of Pacifico, I'll be like, you guys got Land Shark? Huh? The Landies?
Dude,
you guys
I think I've seen these at the store like a bunch of times and just never really thought.
Oh, here
Probably.
we go.
Good
All right.
snag, man.
All right, here we go. Born in Margaritaville, we've got our roots in one of the world's greatest places to party, where the sun is always shining, the tide is just right, and the land shark flows freely. Yeah, St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah.
St. Louis, Missouri.
As Margaritaville's first official brew, Land Shark Lager is the only beer worth wasting away with. All right, that was not what I thought it would be. Hold on, they said something about... is a complex blend of hops and 2-row caramel malts with a light, refreshing taste and a hint of malty sweetness. That's very true.
I want to know, like the certain hops.
Oh, like what kind
like
they use?
Used in like cervezas, Mexican cervezas. Like that, like, because it, like, they all have that twang, you know what I mean? Like that, like, kind of bitter hit, not bitter, but it's like that.
But something different.
Yeah, it's like
almost like they put a lime right in it for you.
Yeah.
Wonder what that, I'm going to look it up.
Look it up.
I'm going to look it up,
buddy.
All right, well, you're looking that up. Should we get into thinking about rating the beer? Well, Carl, will save you for last. So
look at that. First thing that pops up, what kind of hops are using Corona beer?
Beautiful. It's like there's a listening device in there listening to our conversation.
Corona is a brand of beer produced by a Mexican brewery. Or
you could look up
all right.
Mexican style lager hops.
All right, here we go. I'll do that. Thank you.
I don't know though. Like what hops are in a Corona?
Mexican. Did I spell Mexican wrong?
Oh. No, you didn't. I think it's just looking for a capital M, maybe.
MEXEECAN. Mexican.
Boys like Mexico. All right, here we go. Here we are.
All right.
Here we are.
Pilsner malt is typical base malt of pale lager or clara. And Mexican lagers with more of an amber color will commonly use Vienna, Munich, Victoria, and other similar malts to impart their respective characteristics.
Yeah, so maybe maybe it doesn't even have hops in it. Does every beer have hops in it, or is that more of like an IPA thing?
Alcohol comes from. No, the yeast.
No. No, I think there's hops. I think there's hops.
Could be.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's a beer with just because hops give it the
IB, like the bitter right?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely hops, and I don't think you would brew it just with malt or with grain, because then it would be like it would have be a really weird flavor.
Think so?
I can read a lot right now.
I think so.
You want me to read a lot? I can read. Intro to the Mexican lager style. You want me to read?
Yeah, just a little bit. Why not? We brewed. Hey, that was one of the things we've done. We brewed beer. Twice we brewed beer.
Like, well, I'm having a fucking Mexican lager brews by God, I hate this. Microbreweries in Mexico are extremely popular in the United States and worldwide. The Mexican style is controversial because it can refer to many different beers, but generally the reference is to clean lager with low bitterness and high clarity, with commonly references as Clara, Vienna lager. Are you doing it?
No, keep reading. Keep reading.
You want to see? Okay, here we go.
I kind of like this.
Vienna lager is also a key. This is how I'm reading right now, Max.
Oh, dude, you can't read it all. Your screen's all
I can't. I'll power through it.
Oh, no.
Vienna lager is also a key style in the Mexican lager group, and the flavor profile of Vienna lager has inspired many Mexican lagers that are amber in color and include ADGUN. CTS adjuncts like corn, maize, but the Vienna lager style does not traditionally include this adjunct.
It's got Galena hops in it.
Yes, please, dude.
Galena.
I'm gonna have a fucking stroke.
Yeah, dude, your screen is all
shit. I really
fucked up,
tried to
dude.
power. I wanted to see if I could do it.
Galena's fruity flavor profile really kicks with clean and agreeable notes of citrus. Hence,
Right.
Corona and stuff like that. Some brewers have noted it's better when boiled in small quantities, and then later brings for stronger aromas and black currant.
Pacifico has Saaz, S-A-A-Z, Hallertau, noble hops, and light-colored Pilsner malt.
What is it? Says
A-A-Z.
S-A-A-Z. Oh, here it is.
Hops, and then Hallertau, Hallertau, noble hops.
Says is a noble variety of hops. It was named after the Czech city of Zatek. This hop is used extensively in Bohemia to flavor beer as the Czech Pilsner. Saaz hops accounted for more than 2/3 of total 2009 hop production in the Czech Republic. It is the main hop variety used in the production of global beer Stella Artois and a Belgian Pilsner. All right. Sorry, bot.
Well, should we get in a rating?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, along with trying a new beer, we like to rate these beers.
Yeah.
How much we like them. We like to rate them using our handy dandy Pancho Ancho big old beer scale.
Andy's rating scale of beer.
Yeah, big old.
Somebody always fucks it up.
I think we got it right that time.
Yeah.
For sure, we got it right that time.
Yeah. Anyways,
Fuck my name up. Where my dots above my A, bug? Come on.
I
Sorry,
can't. I can
pal.
barely read it now.
Sorry,
How do you
pal.
pronounce
Sorry,
that?
pal.
It's Carol.
It's Carol.
All right.
Anyways, we like to rate this off a drinkability, probability.
Wow.
You'd like to have another.
All right.
Chuggability and affordability.
All right.
It's all weighted. So drinkability is weighted the most. So that's like our most important grade or grading.
Yeah.
And then so on down the line. Probability is next most important.
Yeah.
Chuggability is third most important. Oh, it's got me burping. Excuse me, folks. And then affordability is it's important, but
Yeah.
it's not like if it's a really good beer, it's all right if it's a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man.
You got the nicotine?
Oh, yeah, I do. And
Appreciate
I don't think I fixed Carl's yet, so I kind of forgot about that.
Perfect.
What? Oh, like his.
His doesn't calculate out.
Oh.
All right, Land Shark, you
I
bought
switched
it.
something up when he wasn't here one time, and I fucked it up. Anyways.
Whoa, you trying to fuck me up on
Drinkability.
Yup.
Drinkability. Now, man, this is a very drinkable beer. I'm gonna.
It is.
Especially with a lime in it. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna walk outside and it'll be the middle of June. Still light outside.
Just put a little background.
I love
music
it. Is it playing through the headphones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I could.
It was
Anyway.
quiet.
Drinkability, man. I'm gonna give this a. Hold on, one more sip. I'm gonna give it a. Man, this is 8.35.
8.35.
Yeah.
Nice score.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a tasty treat. And like I was saying before, I could put these down on a boat.
No,
on a
I
village,
agree. I might have
or
lowballed
down
it
here
a
in the
little bit,
stoop.
I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe. I was kind of thinking so.
85
Considering I almost
degrees,
put
sunny
one down
day.
before we even got to the scoring, I got to give this guy a 9.23.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is
Can I
very,
can I
very
revise
drinkable.
mine?
Yeah, I think
Sure,
you can get
sure.
a rebuttal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it an 8.75.
7.5. All
Yeah.
right. 8 3/4. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Three of them. 3/4.
I'll give this a 9.15.
Yeah, we got a couple nines.
Gosh, this makes me want to go out and drink a Corona the next time I'm out.
This makes you want to drink a land shark.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, probability I'm gonna have another. I mean,
Fuck.
if I had one of these at a bar, I would be like, yo, give me like 7.
Literally, give me a bucket.
Yeah, can I
drink
get a-
this for
yeah.
breakfast?
How much are the buckets are on sale? Oh, we got a special on buckets today.
I'm just having one bucket tonight.
Buckets,
Give me
buckets,
2
buckets
buckets.
all around.
Buckets, huh?
Man, I'm gonna go 9.59.
Wow. Oh. Man, it's good Thursky.
I agree with you too.
I don't think we got a good clink.
We should record that and then have it be like the intro to our Beer of the Week song.
Yep.
Put it at the beginning.
Great.
Yeah. We need like a whole table though of people around clinking.
I'm gonna need another one of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna
guys.
need another one too. I'll get you.
Yeah. I mean, probability is give me a fuck another one.
Right now.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna give this a 9.6. I'm gonna do you just a little bit, Max.
Give me a 9.92.
Whoa.
This beer is fucking phenomenal. I'll give
Yeah.
that a 9-point Reggie White.
Yeah, honestly. It's damn near fucking perfect.
I'm good.
I do. Might as well give me 2 of them.
Chuggability. That's where it gets a little.
I'm a tornado this sucker.
Dude, I've never seen it. Can you do it?
Give it my best shot.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
I want to
let's
see it. I want to see it. Oh no, tornado.
Oh, not quite.
Oh, but
Almost.
fuzz. There you go.
You got.
9-point fuzzer.
No, I fucked it up.
You didn't get a tornado, but you got seafoam.
The best.
It's hard.
You want a lime, Shamo?
Yeah, I'll take a lime.
Lime. Top of the line.
It's hard to do it when it's like full to the top. It's hard to get that tornado in her. Thanks, buddy.
What do you mean when it's full of it? I've seen people
Well,
like
I'm just
crack
not that.
it and.
Well, I'm just not that fucking good at it.
Oh, I got. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Thanks, Max. I like how the limes keep the bubbles down.
I just
too.
don't like hearing excuses here on Hold Us Accountable.
Yeah, I guess yeah. Hold me accountable. I suck ass at fucking tornado in.
Yeah, I thought I was-
I always see
Give it a shot. Give it a shot. It might not work with the lime in there. It'll get in the way.
It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just impressed you actually tried. That was a
kind of.
I've been able to do it sometimes,
Yeah?
but yeah.
I want to
It's
try
you got to
try it.
Well, the lime's gonna fuck it up.
You think so?
Yeah.
With the swirly?
Yeah, it's gonna fuck up the swirly
Why?
because it's in the way.
That's
It's
the
gotta, it's gotta be clear flowage, but give it a shot.
Yeah, lime got in the way.
Yeah,
the lime got in the way.
Would have worked perfect, but
Would have worked perfect. Yeah, it was a good twirl.
All right, next one you open, you should do it.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
All right. Do it for the
what
boys.
next one he just opened that.
Well, like
Well, I'm
after
gonna
that
drink
one.
another one.
Yeah. Why?
Yes. Chuggability. Oh man. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Put her down.
With or without a lime. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Excuse me, folks.
They are real. Oh, it's so cold. And they are really fizzy. It's not the.
A little
I don't know if it's just because I cracked it.
It's hard. It's hard to chug out a bottle when you're not swirling it, because then the bubbles cause the foam.
When you're not. When you don't make a tornado in your bottle, it's hard to chug
Yeah,
from
dude,
it.
you know, like
It is.
if you're not a bro who can't do bro shit, dude, like sorry
Like,
about it.
I can't.
Fucking go put a tampon
Yeah,
in,
dude.
man, dude.
Yeah.
Can't be
Fucking
me.
chug that through your butt, bro.
Oh, now we're talking.
Tornado.
Man, I'll tell you what. Oh, it's so good.
It's good.
It's so good.
You know,
I mean, like,
I'm gonna do 8.23.
All right.
I want to like
Okay,
give the
okay.
chuggability such a low score because it's so good. I don't want to chug.
That's what I mean. Like I don't want
it,
to.
you know.
I don't really want to chug this.
It don't
beer.
bother me none.
Should that be a thing? Like the lower the score on chuggability, the like it like.
Nah.
All right, never
Well,
mind.
'cause-
Sorry
well,
about
but
it. Thought
it's-
about it.
No, but that's the thing. That's why chuggability is lower because it's really not like we could almost flip flop chuggability and affordability. I think in the future we could. That's something to think
Yeah.
about. Maybe we'll table it, but a thought to have
Yeah.
because sometimes if a beer is really good, you don't want to chug it.
But that's not what it's about. It's about how fast can you chug this fucking beer.
Hey, since nobody's listening, if a woman sleeps with 10 men, she's a slut. If a man does it, he's gay. He's definitely gay. Sorry. I had to put that on.
It's true. I mean, that's a
Right,
true.
That is.
That's not even a joke. That's just
I'm
true.
reading epileptic, dirty dad jokes right now. Okay.
Oh yeah. So Carl's computer screen is it's like a constant shake.
Yeah, man, it is intense.
I don't know what actually my buddy did something to it. That's what.
Yeah, you should probably reset it.
Oh yeah. Dude, we should just. I clearly don't need anything that's on that computer. Like I haven't needed it, so we should just reset it.
Just fucking reset it. Anyways,
chuggability.
like I said, I ain't got no fucking problem putting.
Yeah, what are you chugging over there? What's your chuggability over there? Twisted Shamo.
Jesus.
Ooh, Carl's about to get.
Carl's
about to get twisted mad. He's.
Whew, my eyes.
I will say they're not quite as easy to chug as Busch Lights, only because they do have that like little extra flavor to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That little twang, that little citrus in there.
The Saz hops.
But they definitely don't go down pretty damn fucking smooth. So I'm gonna give it an 8.9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah. Oh,
you were talking like it might be like a
Busch Lights 10 out of 10.
I think when you're rating chuggability, you have to rate it off the type of beer.
Right.
Type of beer it is.
That's one of those that just don't apply.
Like my coworker, he loves Voodoo Rangers.
Yeah, I know a lot of people.
Heavy.
He's like, he's like, I'm gonna drink like. He's like, I love it, dude. I drink like 10 of them, dude, and I don't remember shit, but I don't wake up with a hangover. I'm like, how do you drink 10 of them?
Yeah, those are fucking heavy.
If I'm sitting on a beach,
I'd lose count.
I'll give it an 8.75.
8 3/4.
It's good.
All right, so I found better late than never. So the hops in Land Shark are, let's see, they've got brewed with 2-row caramel malts and a blend of hops, including U.S. grown Nugget. Oh shit, this is gonna get us stoned as fuck.
Oh, Nug.
We got the Saaz, Saaz, and Willamette and European Hallertau. Alert, so same as some of the same ones that were in the Pacifico.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it must be something with the combination of the Saaz and the Hallertau, or how the fuck you pronounce it. All right, affordability. It was $16 for 12 beers.
Pretty damn good.
Not bad.
$16 for 12.
But I will say this: generally,
on sale.
Yeah, it was on sale. So Land Shark is generally a more expensive, like, light beer.
Yeah,
okay. It's not like comparable to a Banquet or a Busch Light.
So this
at
is like
all.
this would be like, I mean, so like if it wasn't on sale, it'd probably be like,
it would have been like $8-9 for a 6-pack.
So that's like a buying like Stella Artois. Or something.
It's like it's kind of,
so it's a higher end.
It's supposed to be, I think, like, you know. I mean,
yeah, right.
That's what
tastes like it.
Let me put thoughts in your head.
It tastes like it tastes like a delicious light.
How much do you think like a 6-pack of Corona
Extra? I don't fuck around with Corona Light.
6, 7 maybe.
It's probably around. Cause like, is this anything? Is this more?
I thought you knew the answer to your question.
No. I was saying is this like more impressive than a Corona where you'd pay $2-3 extra for it?
Nah.
Like,
nah, just because I know fucking Buffett doesn't need the money, you know, like.
Okay, so politics are in.
No, not so much politics.
No, I know what you're saying.
It's like if there was if it was like a small craft brewery and they were like, we have like a small brewery in Mexico and they were like, here's our Mexican lager, and I'm like, oh dude, I love that beer.
I paid $25 for a 6-pack of Pacifico cans.
You know, at Target they're saying $11 for Corona, but that's at Target
for a 6-pack.
Yeah, for 6-pack.
Holy
otherwise,
shit.
Otherwise, like the lowest is
I think
10. Yeah,
I mean,
like
I think liquor is pretty like universal where you buy it, Unless you're like Neo's just had a Black Friday sale. Maybe get a couple bucks.
A 6-pack of Coronas, $10, $11.
Okay.
Well,
that's I mean, this would have been.
I'm sure it was right up there.
Right underneath it. I don't think it definitely wasn't over $10.
No.
Okay.
I think it might have been like $9.49 on sale for $7.49. You know, something like that.
Okay, so it's like, it probably even.
Dude, my beard keeps getting caught in the microphone. It's really
Dude,
weird.
your beard is absolutely fucking electric.
Dude, I gotta figure something out with my sides. I don't know.
What do you mean? No, dude. The poofier, the better. Dude. Honestly, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
affordability, Max.
All right, I'm gonna say, look, because Pacifico's not super cheap. It's a middle to above average expensive in the stores. I mean, in a restaurant, it might be.
I couldn't even tell. I mean,
I think a 12-pack of Pacifico is like $15.
I think I'd probably pay like fucking. It's probably like $4 for a bottle of Pacifico at Cock and Bull.
Oh shit! For a bottle of Pacifico.
Probably like $3-4 for a bottle.
I mean, that's at a bar. Though.
It's a bar.
It's a bar.
It's a bar.
Yeah, that's great. No, I know a 12-pack is like $15. Okay. But that's the cans also.
For the best.
Which is better. But anyway, all right. 12 of these was like $15, so
okay,
it's about the same. So all right, enough beer math.
No, but that's good. You're putting it in its category.
Yeah,
that's
putting
how you
it in
rate
perspective. So it's right up there with Pacifico. I mean, but here's the thing: if I had a choice between this or Pacifico, I'm going Pacifico 100 times out of 100. At 99.9.
I don't, dude. I've never now that I've had this.
Yeah.
Oh my! I'd probably go Pacifico just because I love, but
these are tasty.
These are good.
These are really good.
Right in the same category.
I think they're
Corona,
right there.
Land Shark, Pacifico.
I'd go Pacifico, but
it's right in the.
This is I'd take this over Corona.
It's not. Yeah, it's not a step down.
I'd take this over Corona
Definitely
and Modelo.
Not a step down. Definitely over Modelo.
It's
Modelo. How the fuck you pronounce it?
It's a American Mexican beer, which it's not.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
brewed in St. Louis, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just looking for taste.
But it's island style.
Yeah, I mean Margaritaville.
All right, I'm gonna go. Hey, what do you say? I'm gonna go 7.69.
Hey, I think
that's a damn good score.
I think that's a fair. I like how we're looking at it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, usually we just give it like a 5, but I like how we're thinking about it.
Because it is different, especially when it's a beer you've never had. But it's like, wait, how have I never had? It tastes like
I've seen and I've heard of Land Shark. I've always thought, honestly, in my brain, I always thought Land Shark was just like a
off-brand or
like a fucking Twisted Tea.
Oh,
that's what I always thought it was.
Nah, man.
Gotcha.
Lager.
I mean, I fucking think this beer is worth it. I'm gonna give it a 9.1.
Whoa!
Hey, I respect.
Yeah,
respect. Absolutely.
Respect.
Yeah, these are, dude. Summer, these things go down.
Dude, next summer, Land Shark better fucking start brewing hard.
I'm gonna go buy a case of these and put a beach video up on my TV, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm at the beach.
No.
I'm gonna pretend like I'm at the beach.
We could have a beach party in the stew.
I'm gonna turn my heat up to 95.
Party in the stew.
Oh.
Should we do that the weekend before Christmas? Beach party in the stew.
Oh. Chris, yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Before I rate this real quick, Jesse's staying with us.
Yeah.
New Year's party at the crib, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Let's go.
Throwing a banger.
Banger, man.
Anyway, I'll split you guys.
Everyone's invited.
And except for that one fucking weird fuck.
Chefy! Now
I'll give this a good 8.6 all on the dot. 8 point.
Rob Davis, I think, or Rob Davis, I think. He was a long snapper, wore 60. Let me
that
see.
Sounds about a boot.
Could be wrong. I was right. Rob Davis from 1997 to 2007.
Nice.
10-year long snapper. Yeah, wore 60. He's the last player to wear 60. That's why I remember him.
Rob Davey.
Rob Davis.
Oh, Wavy Davey Davis.
He was the best long snapper because you never knew about him unless he made like a tackle.
That's the best long. Yeah.
Rob Davis.
Not fumbling. He's not getting hurt.
Yeah. All right, let's total up these scores, huh, Shamo?
Yes, sir. Let's see what we got. All right, Max.
What I get?
Look at that.
Oh, 8.66.
Yeah, you come out total 8.66. I'd top it off with a 9.1.
Yeah, I can do Carl. I can do Carl's quick.
I think I actually have Carl's. Oh, never mind. I cleared it on accident.
I got her.
And then Carl's got something. My guess is like a 9.
8.75.
Maybe like an 8.9. Something like
you're
that.
Gonna go an 8. You're gonna guess 8.9 is his aggregate or average.
Nah, 9.2.
9.2.
No. 8.9.
Should have gone with 9.2. It's a 9.25.
No,
you would have been.
Shit.
Don't ever go with your gut, Shamo. Don't ever go with your gut.
What does aggregate mean?
Like
something with like landscaping. Like
No, that's agriculture.
aggregate. What's aggregate? What's that word mean?
It's just like an
aggregate,
average, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like you pull everything together and you
Make an average out of it. Yeah.
I thought that was
an average. Yeah, I think I used the word wrong. I don't think I said it right.
No, I think it was about right.
I thought an average was a
an average.
What's a different word? A
mean.
The average is when you take like our 3 scores.
I know, and then
divided by 3.
Divided by 3.
Right?
Yeah.
You get the.
I thought there was a different word.
A mean, median,
median,
medium,
and
mean.
Mean, median,
and average. There's average, mean, median, and mean.
I think average is median.
All right, so that's good. That's a good.
The median is the exact middle.
Yeah.
The mean is like.
I think that's the average.
Yeah.
I think that
the mean
it's
is
just
the
another
average?
word for average. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why is there mean, median,
and
they're different things
and
couldn't tell you.
And aggregate apparently.
Anyways, the total. You want to give it the total?
Yeah. So the Carl's.
Yeah.
Thing with 9.25, and then with ours, my 8.66, Shamo's 9.19, Carl's 9.25 came out to 9.03.
Woo! It's got to be our highest one yet.
That's a high beer.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah.
Do we have?
I don't know, but I don't know. I don't have any of that info.
That's fine, but
total, but
it's a good Tarski.
It's a great Tarski.
It's a great Tarski. Well, that's you probably stop that one.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Who is that?
That's Dire Dre.
Yeah, Dre's gonna.
He's gonna get you.
He's gonna beat us with his beats.
All right, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the beer of the week. That was a good beer
and
of
it's
the week.
tasty, folks.
God
I'm gonna need another one, Max.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
gonna need them too. Beer.
I do love beer. Land shark, put it in my belly. Here goes Max. He's gonna take a piss in 1.5 seconds.
I love beer.
Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Beer of the week. Hey, we gotta start drinking more beers like this.
Yeah, right.
Man.
So what these we can just keep putting on. I feel like we always get one that we drink one while we're tasting them, maybe a second one, but and then we're toasted, we're full, we're done.
I won't lie.
I just want to keep drinking now.
The amount of IPAs I've drank doing this show
I know
has kind of nodded me off the IPA train
a little bit.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I can drink I have to be in the mood. I'm not gonna lie. I don't enjoy drinking IPAs that much anymore. Well, I really don't.
I think why we like them is because they're different. You know,
right.
Like these were comparing.
There's so many different kinds, so many flavors. I mean,
they do kind of all taste different.
It was a good way to. Judge beers. It was
yeah.
But I think now, whoever gets the beer, I think it's whatever you want. If you want to go crazy milkshake,
peanut butter
shit. let's do it.
Shit
Like,
beer,
let's bring it on. Like, and
Yeah,
I don't know. If we don't like it, we can give the person shit or be like, what the
give
fuck?
bad scores.
Yeah, we just
It
give bad
was funny.
scores.
So have you guys been to that new Hy-Vee store?
No.
Not yet. Not
All
yet.
right, so me and Mac were there, and she was like, we didn't go like into the like actual liquor part of it, but like we were out like just like looking at what was like in front of it.
Sure.
The beers, and she's like, oh, like pick out a beer for your podcast, and I was like, I think we've drank every single one that's actually outside,
Dude,
out in front of it.
We've drank a lot of beers on here.
She's like, you guys have a problem. I'm like, we've done 87 episodes. Like,
Right.
So many.
Yeah.
87 different fucking beers.
87 different beers.
I mean, we're gonna have to start exclusively going to like
Liquor.
Jesus
or like
Christ.
but like that dude, I still want to go take a HUA trip to that Ridge Top or Ridge, like, yeah, I think it's like Ridge Top Liquors, and they have like build your own 6-packs of like anything in the store.
Well, even like the wine cellar in De Pere. We went there before going up north once, and like we were picking out beers.
Kinda, yeah.
But they have like a bunch of funky, crazy, different types of beers.
I think we got to start finding different places.
Maybe
to buy our
sprinkle some
beers.
Celsius in. Like,
A Celsius night.
Yeah.
Well, or if you're buying that week, you want to do wine. Wanna say, fuck
whatever.
it, let's drink Seawood's whiskey tonight. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, we'll just I think we've ran our course on IPAs. They can still come in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt.
Yeah.
Because that there's still some that I see that I'm like, that's an interesting one. But I'm in the same boat of like,
The thing with IPAs is like the cans are always super funky, so
They're
they just
so
grab my
funky.
attention.
Right.
so funky. But yeah, that's,
Like I would have
I'm about to
never
get some
grabbed
Mad
Land
Dog
Shark.
and bring it in.
Man-
Oh. Get some Mad
Dude,
Dog.
Fuck,
we could start trying to find like the shittiest. We already found it with Regal.
Well, yeah, we did.
Regal.
That was really bad.
Back in Milwaukee, remember those milk jugs that came with like the blue juice?
Yeah.
We used to dump half those out and then fill the rest of it with Burnett's blueberry vodka.
Bring that in.
Oh man, remember Burnett's?
Hey,
we used
remember
to do Burnett's dry gin.
Hey, if it's your week and you want to bring some wop in, some jungle juice, some fucking.
All right, I'm gonna pee.
Let me go get us some Burnett's dried
Yeah.
gin. We'll sit here play quarters all night.
I'm gonna bring in. I'm gonna bring in a little wop for the show this week. We're gonna get all kinds of.
We're
fucked
sleeping
up.
in the stew at night.
Holy fuck, dude.
That's
That'd be
dangerous.
wild. Jesus Christ. I mean, we'll figure out where we want to go to from here. If we want to just do catching up, we want to get right into Packer talk.
Do a little catching up first.
Yeah, we can
and
do
then
a little
jump into
catching up.
Packer talk.
You want to? Well, I'll wait till we can wait. But you want to just jump right in? I check out the videos of my shitty stand up and kind of okay one, and then just get that out of the way, and then we can get into just catch up on how the holidays were quick, and then
I should have had you send me the videos.
I send them to Carl. So
Are they on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he'll be able to play them through the thing.
Oh, sure.
We just won't be able to watch them up
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I haven't. The first one where I bombed so hard, I made myself listen to it.
Yeah.
Like I went to play it and was like, I can't listen to this. I'll listen to it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, like I have to listen to this I have to listen to this because it's so bad. And it was just like, I have to. Like I have to. I can't live in this delusion of it was okay, no, fucking listen to it. I didn't come with energy, excitement. I was just real weird, just weird. And I was like, fucking listen to it. And then the one where I did okay, probably got more laughs than I've gotten. I listened to it with Mia was listening to it and I could kind of hear it. So I haven't listened. That's the only other time I've listened to it. So
okay.
I don't. So I was like, I know I kind of fucked up the second half of it, of my 4 minutes, because I knew I didn't have that planned out as much.
Sure.
And I was just like, I can't. I
You
don't
know
wanna
the thing
fucking
though,
listen
the
to that.
beauty about it though is nobody knows what you were going to fucking say. Nobody knows you fucked up. You're the only one that knows you fucked up.
But that's like, it's weird. Like when I think about it in my brain, like my first part that I talk is like clear. Like I can like not picture it, but like, how do I explain this? I'm trying to explain like what I like feel in my brain with words. So it's like, not like, I don't know how to do that, but so it's like the first part where I like practiced it a lot. It's like clear, and I'm like, all right, I know like boom, boom, boom. Like I know the step or like the progression I want to take with what it is. But then like the second half, I'm like, it's like right a little bit there, and then I think there's something there, and then it's like it's fuzzy. Whereas like the first part is like clear, like Then the second part is like I'm just pulling stuff and hoping that I can like clear it up on the spot, which is not my forte. Like not at all.
Yeah, I feel you.
So yeah, we can do that. Yeah, and then just I don't know. Dude, I have a funny. Okay, I think it's got a funny idea where it's called for improv.
Okay.
We do teach us something.
Okay. So
it's kind of my thinking is kind of like off Drunk History, where they'd have like did you ever see that show on Comedy Central?
Yeah.
So like, except here we're just strictly making it up, and there's really no like premise for it. So if Carl was like, I'm gonna teach you how to frame up a basement, and then he just tries to teach us how to do it, like even though he doesn't actually know how.
Okay.
It's like that could be. It might be kind of fun to just. I don't know. There was a podcast. Which one was it? I think it was Bad Friends, where they were like, just fucking around, and like they were like, oh, I know how to do something, and the other comedian with him was like, oh yeah, how do you do that then? He's like, oh, like you just, and then he started. It was like you could tell he was kind of trying. He didn't actually know what he was talking about.
Right.
I was like, oh, we could do that on the show maybe for a little like improv, like teach us something.
Yeah.
And then you try to.
That could be fun.
Something like if you.
I know.
It's one of those things like if like in my brain it's like it seems like a better idea, and then I start to say it out loud, and I'm like, this is really not a good idea. Like this is kind of dumb.
What are we talking about?
I can teach you guys something.
So we were talking about just kind of what we wanted to do coming up on the show.
Yeah.
Next, if we want to just get into those my comedy shit, get that out of the way. Well, then we'll talk about what we've been up to over Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
If we wanted to do that, and then I had an idea for HUA Improv.
Okay.
Which was teach us something.
All right.
Based off Comedy Central's Drunk History.
Yeah.
So it's just some drunk idiot trying to teach history.
Okay.
This is like a drunk idiot teaching a lesson on how to, like,
do anything.
And the goal is that it's supposed to be funny, so you can elaborate and like be a little extra with it.
Yeah.
Or, like, like.
And your students should help along too.
Yeah, and
help
that's
make
the
it
point.
funny.
Like, so you say if you're framing a basement, you don't got to measure anything?
Yeah.
Nah, you lay your 2x4s down and you kind of get like
16 and a half off center with the eyeball a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. It was
you could teach us how the moon's fake.
I could.
Yes.
Yeah. Conspiracy. You want to teach us about conspiracy?
Conspiracy.
Teach us how to talk right about your thing. I don't know. It was just something goofy.
No, I like that
just something. I was telling Shane I was listening to a podcast, and it's a comedy podcast, and they were going back and forth, and someone was like, oh yeah, I was doing this, I learned how to do this thing, and clearly you were like, did he really learn how to do that? And then the host picked up on that, and he's like, oh yeah, how do you do that then? You learned how to do it. He's like, oh, you just take the phalange and you connect it to the doohickey.
Phalangio.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, we could kind of they
it's kind of
obviously were a lot
like a
funnier.
sense of like when we do like the made up ads or like just
something,
bullshit something.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah, basically just
a fugazi
bullshit.
teacher episode.
Yeah.
I think that'd be funny as fuck.
So that's an idea. So that's what Shamo and I were talking about.
We should do some so we should. I'd like to listen to your stand up.
Yeah,
and then we should do some. Didn't we have a thing? I don't know if it was off Reddit or something where we did I was gonna say role play or
sure, Carl.
Jesus Christ,
sure, Carl.
Where we do like you get the new Packers head coach or something or like
just our little improv.
Yeah, improv. We should do some improv.
Yeah, so we
do some improv.
Absolutely. So we'll listen to this comedy thing. We'll talk about it, and then we'll get into HUA Improv.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, let's do that.
So Max.
So my first. This was this first video. I think it's gonna be the first one. You might have to fast forward.
Is the first? All right. So I have one with one guy in red. Is this your first one?
Yeah. So that's the first one. You'll have to. This guy's funny. He's a local comedian.
Okay.
He's actually pretty funny. So he went up before me, which that's why I got no laughs. Is because of the
fucking asshole.
This guy sucked all the laughs out of the room.
Naturally.
Even though right after me,
do you want him in it?
Load of laughs.
I'll just do a little bit of them.
Yeah, no, you can put. I just don't know how much of. I don't know, like if there's a couple minutes. I can't remember.
All right, so we're gonna go. Max got back up. Has been getting up on stage.
Yeah.
At the
old Skyline
Comedy Club, and we're gonna listen to him. So this is your first one, right?
Not the first one,
but like one of the first ones.
No, actually,
one of the latest ones. We'll call it that.
Yeah, it's like.
Not the latest, but the second to the latest.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first, I did 2 sets in November. This is the first set I did in November.
Okay, all right.
And he said this is the one he bombed at.
My dad knows 100 people. I didn't know what to say, so I was like, mine too. She's like, he knows people that even I don't know. And I was like, whoa, that's fucking crazy.
Sorry. Nope.
Carl to drag.
Come on, buddy.
All right, we're good.
I ran a little bit faster than these kids, and they were losing their shit. It was crazy. But I don't know, that grade school janitor job was kind of a weird job for me. Like, I hadn't been around like kids since like I had been a kid, and so I like forgot how like their thought processes just like don't make any sense. Like, I was sweeping a hallway one day, and this kid is walking through, and she looks at me and goes, "My dad knows 100 people." I didn't know what to say, so I was like, "Mine too." And she's like, "He knows people that even I don't know," and I was like, "Whoa, that's fucking crazy." Apparently, that's not an appropriate way to speak to the students. There was another kid too. He always would tell me a joke. It was always the same joke every time. He'd come up and be like, "Hey, what's scarier than a mad scientist lab with medical equipment?" And I'd be like, "I don't know." And he'd go,
So wait, should we skip to Max?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
I don't
Fuck
know
this
how I'm doing
jabroni.
this.
Fuck this jabroni.
Yeah, I couldn't remember how much like I record, because I just set my phone up to record and then I went up to wait.
Oh, okay.
So
All
I
right,
was
here we
like,
go.
I don't know how long I was waiting for.
All right, here we go. Here's Max.
One more time for Matthew Holloway, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it. Kyle Kubitz, you are on deck. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, keep that round of applause going. For
God, dude, I don't want to listen to this. Dude, it was so bad. Dude, just gets so dead silent and just stays like that.
Chunky things. Loose, light, not too serious. So it's not politics.
That's the most laughs I got.
Laugh.
Paula, who has Tourette's. see her. What kind of politics I'm going to hear. Can I tell you guys a story?
Jumped out of that real quick. Dude, this is so bad, man.
Story. And it was just Halloween. It's kind of a scary story. Scary to me.
This is a crow story?
Yeah.
There's a new couple, newly married. They moved to a new town, into a new house. And they decide that they're going to go to a park. After moving in, shortly, they're going to go to a park, have a picnic. They're hanging out. And the wife's a photographer. She's taking pictures. Just having a nice afternoon. As they're wrapping up, they notice, they're packing everything up. The wife sees a couple of crows lingering around, and she just tosses them the scraps of their lunch. Doesn't really think much of it. The next morning, she's doing her morning routine, whatever, and she looks out the window, and across the street, there's a telephone wire just full of crows. Most crows she's ever seen. She goes outside, and she's like, what's going on? Crow swoops down and drops something at her feet. She picks it up. It's a lens to a camera. She's like, oh, it's weird. She brings it inside, and she realizes, oh, it's a lens to the camera I was using yesterday at the park. Shit. She tells the husband, she's like, hey, crows just dropped off something we lost. It's pretty cool. He looks at it, he's like, what are you talking about? Looks outside, he's like, oh, Jesus. What the fuck? We got a flock of crows outside of our house? What the fuck is this? She's like, no, it's not a flock of crows. It's a murder of crows, right? A group of crows is a murder. It's not a flock. It's like, whatever.
Spitting facts.
Wait, here, pause it for a second really quick. Because, all right, the guy who went a couple spots before me, he told a story about, he made it sound like a realistic story, but he said a story about killing someone in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And he talked about, like, he was like, I murdered it. And he talked about murder. Right before I went up, I was like, oh, can I tell you a story? And I was like, oh, fuck, that guy, like, said that, like, 2 sets ago. And I was like, fuck. And then I was like, it's not about murder. Because his story was about murder. And I was like, dude, my story was about murder. And I feel like that's a part of the reason why people were confused. They were just like, what the it's not about murder, but he's talking about murder. Like I fucked everything up from the start of this. Like, from the start. Anyway, so right. Just keep going.
But a couple months goes by, and they don't really see much more of these crows. So one day the wife is off to work. Early in the morning, husband, he's on his way out as well, and he's looking around his car, and he notices that outside the car there's an SD card to a camera. He's like, oh, this is one of ours. This has to be these dumb fucking crows again. So he brings it inside, and he puts it in a camera, and he's just kind of looking through the pictures, and oh, these are sexy pictures. Okay, maybe the wife left this outside for me, get me through the day a little bit, all right. He's flipping through the pictures, and it's kind of like, why is there a crow in one of these pictures? Keeps flipping, and more crows are in the bedroom with his wife. She's naked, trying to be sexy for him. And he's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And then he's flipping through it. Crow has a dildo? He's shaking now. He's kind of mad. Now he doesn't even understand what's going on. All of a sudden, next picture, Crow's pulling out anal beads from his hand. He drops the camera. He drops everything. He calls his wife immediately. He's like, hey, you gotta come home. What the fuck is going on? Well, she rushes home, and they're having this big blowout conversation. She's like, what? You have a group of crows gangbanging you? What the fuck? She's like, those crows didn't gangbang me. They murdered this pussy.
You got one man. Yeah. you heard one guy go, yeah. That wasn't that bad.
No.
Such, ladies and
I also, I rushed the story. Like I would have loved to like draw it out a little bit more, but I started with that stupid fucking politics joke, so that cut like 30 seconds off.
And okay, not as bad.
I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
I think so too.
Dude, I got a.
It's one of those kind of jokes, but no, you know what I mean? It's an kind of joke.
And I totally get, and that's
the premise. Like I think people were just waiting for a quick. Like I feel like people probably didn't follow it because like that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like,
no, and I
murdered this pussy.
Yeah, no, I but it definitely was one of those like the guy who came up, he was like, okay, like and normally they're like, hey, good job, man, or they'll just give you like a good shit or
one compliment I can give you that is you were, and this is like me thinking this, but like you were probably up there not getting many laughs. But you didn't stutter, like you there was no point in that where you were like you kept going, you kept it smooth. So like there was never a point for even the audience to be like, oh, this guy's fucking bombing or anything. Like you kept going and you kept it smooth. Like even if you weren't getting laughs, like you kept going with the story.
That's something that I don't. I mean, I'm not. I've done this 6 times, I think. 5 times. But something that, like, as an audience member, when I'm there watching, I can't stand when a comedian is like they'll do a joke, they'll do a joke.
Just be like, oh, that was dumb.
No, or they won't get a ton of laughs, and they'll just be like, oh yeah, that's a new one, and they'll just move on to something.
No,
that's like,
stick to your skit,
okay,
motherfucker.
that doesn't, even if it's new, then if it's new and you thought like it doesn't matter, like just be like, all right, shit, that didn't work,
or like getting uncomfortable or something. Like,
well, that I kind of like. That makes a little bit in my brain. Like I can understand as an audience member, I can understand someone being like, "Oh, bye, sorry, I'm uncomfortable up here." Like I don't want to hear it, but I'm also like, okay, at least they're just like being themselves. But someone who's like bitter and's like, "Yeah, that's a new one." Like, or sometimes they'll be like, okay, well, thanks for being polite. You got, like, because they weren't laughing at their jokes. They'll be like, and it's like,
talk about it. It's like, oh, right, even quiet crowd tonight, huh?
It's like I just
that's where I think
shit didn't work. Like, so that night I was. It wasn't more like I just was like, fuck, I didn't do a good job of like laying out what it was in my head of like the story and like So I take it more like of I gotta clean it up or try to do something different. So I like. More energy could have came out with a little bit like more pep in my step, a little like I don't know.
When I watch that, like to me, I think what drives me not nuts, but like is uncomfortable performances where people make it uncomfortable, where like maybe they know they're not like people aren't catching on or getting a lot of laughs, and they make that known. You know what I mean? Like you said. Where like they'll slow down or stop or not be able to keep on like what they're doing. Like to me, like I don't think people are really catching like on. I feel like when we're there, like people are quick like pop jokes.
Right.
They're not used to stories, but like you kept the story flowing. The story never stopped flowing. You never got to a point where like you seemed uncomfortable, and like I don't know, like I didn't think it was that bad.
No,
I really didn't think it was that bad at all.
Appreciate it. Trust me, it felt real shitty.
Oh, I'm sure it felt.
I was like,
all right, let's watch the newest.
Yeah, this one. I'll put a little premise on it. I think the crowd is a little bit more in a better mood because it was the night before Thanksgiving.
A little more boozed up.
Everyone had 4 days off. Everyone was a little bit so.
Oh, this old guy was up there.
Oh yeah, so that it also helped having that guy go before me because he was an older dude who didn't have a lot of like references to like younger people. And it was a younger crowd.
You are on deck, but please welcome to the stage the fantastic, the most glorious beard I've ever seen. Let's hear it for Max Hutch!
All right.
Most glorious beard he's ever seen.
Yeah. And I'm terrible at on-the-spot shit. I just fumble my words. I'm pretty, like...
Fantastic. Glorious beard, yeah, but fantastic.
Glorious beard, yeah.
What up, Skyline? How's everyone doing? Happy Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving joke planned, you know. It was like perfect, phenomenal. It was so good, but I had kind of a momentous event happen in my life a couple nights ago, and I figured I'd probably share that with you guys instead. I'll just, you know, take that perfectly well-written Thanksgiving joke, put it on the shelf for next year. So, for the first time ever in my life,
I stopped and took a drink.
I like
beer
that.
There. That was
stuck my finger in a butthole.
I wasn't expecting cheers there. That caught me off guard.
Boy, is my ass sore. No, but me and my girlfriend were having sex a couple nights ago. You know, she'd been asking me to do this for a while. I was a little hesitant, but you know, we're doing doggy style. I was like, you know what, goddammit. Pulled out my best Bruce Buffer voice and I was like, it's time! I licked my thumb and I popped it in. It tripped me out. It like threw me for the biggest loop. I can't lie. Threw me for the biggest loop. Because, like, when I think of a butthole, I think of poop. When I think of poop, I think warm and squishy. So when I stuck my finger in her butthole and it was warm and squishy, I was like, oh shit, she has to poop.
She got poop.
So I just kept my finger in there like I was holding back Willy Wonka's dam, you know, just. I'm like, okay, you can take that out now. No, but you know, after, you know, you just kind of, you know, give in to the experience, relax, and just embrace it. It was a great time, you know. I came, she shit, it was awesome. No, you know. So after sticking my finger in someone's butthole for the first time, I figured I'd probably do a little self-reflection. And I noticed something. You know, I noticed that a new sexual experience is a lot like taking psychedelics and tripping balls. Now, because, you know, whether you're sticking your finger up someone's butthole for the first time, or you're taking a tab of acid and melting your brain, if you want to have the best time, a lot of the same rules apply. You should be with someone you trust, or a group of people, however you want to do it. Set and setting is everything. Have everything you need ready to go beforehand. You don't want to be scrambling halfway through, pants down, oh shit, where's the lube? Oh fuck. You don't want to be tripping balls, just freaking out. Have coloring books, crayons, markers, all that shit ready to go. Lube on the bedside table. Whatever you gotta do, just be ready, be prepared. Another similarity I noticed in the self-reflection was, you know, when you're done, you'll have a funny aftertaste in your mouth. No, but you know, like, there are a couple differences, you know, like, it's, tripping balls with your uncle on Thanksgiving is a whole lot different than sucking balls with your uncle on Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah. It was a little better. Yeah, that's the second half. I didn't have it well thought out, so I was shuffling through my words.
Sure.
Like when I can, like, that first part, like up until, what was it, like?
Another realization I had.
Yeah, it was up until the Willy Wonka's dam, and I was like, and then it was like, I had that, and then it was like, after sticking my finger in someone's butthole for the first time, I figured I should do some self-reflection.
Oh.
And And then after that, it was like, okay, it's basically just talking about like the whole like new sexual experiences, a lot like doing psychedelics and tripping balls. I was like, oh, I'll have that down because I kind of did that. So I didn't like go through that in my head nearly as much.
Sure.
And then I could tell doing it, I was like, oh, this isn't sounding like the way I want it to like flow into.
Sure.
So,
but I think it's so out there that people are just kind of
they're so surprised. They're so
And what I also forgot to do, I forgot to ask after like I was gonna do. It's a lot like a new sexual experience is not like taking psychedelics and tripping balls. And then I meant to ask like anyone in here do psychedelics or trip ball, like anyone has ever.
Yeah.
And I meant like do the whole crowd, get people talking.
Yeah.
And then if no one said anything, be like, all right, well, you know, I've been growing mushrooms, so if anyone needs a shaman, like I'm here, let me know. But I'm gonna break things down for you quick a little bit. And I completely just like blew over that because I didn't like practice that at all. I was just like, okay, on the fly, I'm gonna just do this, and I just like made it in my notes, like ask crowd if they've done.
Yeah.
But I never actually like practiced doing it. So
Sure.
So shit like that where I can't like Shamo, your set where you got up there and like you had an idea and like you kind of just went with it and flowed. That's not like that is not my cup of tea. I can't just flow with. So I have to like think it out and be like, oh no, I don't want to say that. Scratch it off. Write something like, oh no, I actually don't want to say that either. You know, I have to like think of like I actually have to.
It was good though.
It was good.
I
came. She shit. That was.
I thought that'd get a bigger pop.
Yeah,
I thought
me
that was
too.
funny as
That
fuck.
was funny as fuck.
The biggest, the thing that got the biggest laugh was like after I said like for the first time I stuck my finger in a butthole. Boy, is my ass sore. Like that was like everyone was like, ah! And shout out to Tom. He gave me that little suggestion.
Did he?
Yeah, he was like, hey, what about is your ass sore or something? And I was like, oh, I'm gonna use that. He's like, yeah, dude. So he knows something about the fingers in his
little
butthole.
finger in the booty hole.
Yeah, he's been something. He's
Shout
been
out
through
Tom.
something once or twice.
But yeah, so I
That's
signed
awesome,
up.
though.
I signed up to do it again in December. I signed there
Hell
like
yeah.
3 spots, so I signed up for 3 spots in December. We'll see if
Fucking A, bud.
what shows
Damn.
up. If we get
Are you getting more comfortable the more you go up?
yeah, but it's the same thing of like I have to practice. Like until I get to a point where it's like, all right, here's like I have like 6 jokes. Like I have that one out of like the 5 times I've done stand up.
Yeah.
I have like 2 minutes that I know is like, okay, this is actually kind of funny.
Got to put together.
And it's just talking about me fingering a butthole.
Yeah.
And then everything else is like, hasn't been that funny.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, here's a little chunk of something that's funny. And so I'm just going to keep trying. Like, I don't know.
Keep picking away at it, bud.
Especially, dude, I'm not going to lie. After getting laughs, after like not getting any laughs, it was like one of the biggest
I bet.
like highs I might have ever
Do
been
it, and
on
you
in
got a
my
big
life.
pop too. I bet.
Yeah,
dude.
Does
Does that make you a little more comfortable on stage too? Like once you get that first big laugh, or like, all right,
dude?
I kind of
No,
got 'em,
honestly,
or
it
no?
makes me a little less comfortable because I'm like
now I gotta.
I don't want to say it like that because of course every time I do it, I feel a little bit more comfortable
Yeah.
because I'm a big like doing and then visualizing.
Yeah.
If I can't visualize it, I don't know how to like practice. So like after I bombed so hard, or in my head I'm like I got like literally it was basically silent for like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And that like it's okay. I'm not like trying to have a pity party or be like, oh well, I'm just like that's what it was, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But it made me go like, okay, I was just like this. I came out and was just trying to be way too just like deadpan or not even. I was
serious?
Yeah, serious. I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
And so now I'm after that I was kind of like, how do I like write in my own voice?
Yeah.
So like this one where I was like, I stuck my finger in a butthole. Like I was actually like, how would I say this like confidently, but also kind of like like sly or like, and I was thinking of like how I would actually say it.
Yeah.
When
like
normally,
if we were just talking or some shit.
Yeah, and normally I would be like, how would whoever voice I'm trying to emulate say it, and then I have to try to match that. Where this time I was kind of doing it a little bit more in my own voice, which was new. So that part, I'm still working on like trying to write shit in my own voice because I'm like going up a week from tonight. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I signed up usually, so I don't have anything new. I don't know. I have to try to think of some shit, and now hopefully just having that like, all right, this is how I kind of talk, and trying to like
to make it more natural a little bit.
Yeah, because like that's that second half of that bit was like not good. Like it was fine. Like it was whatever. It was good job. You're trying stand up. It was like that. But the first part was like, oh, you're kind of figuring it out. Yeah. But the second half was like, oh, you're trying.
Yeah.
So it was like trying to match that of like, trying to
just carry it all the way through.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect way to say it. Yeah. Thank you. Like carry it. Because that second half, I just didn't have it like, I didn't have it in my head of like how I would say it. So like on the fly, I would say it, but then like second guess myself because I'm like, oh, I didn't want to say it like that, out like in like live right then and there, and instead of like practicing at home and be like, oh, I don't want to say it, rewrite, and then practice it again.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at with it, because I'm just not good at like having a premise and then being like, I'll say something funny, or I have like a premise and then a funny like one-liner at the end, and like kind of, again, I keep referring to you, Shane, but like you were like, I have like an idea of like the stuff that I've been meaning to say or like wanting to get off my chest or whatever, I think is what, I mean, you definitely had it more put together than just like on the fly, but I feel like some people can just like, I just have like I'm mad about something and I'm just going to get up there and like in my head I was like, oh, I'll just compare a new sexual experience to doing psychedelics and it'll be fine. It won't be hard.
But once you're in front of that, like once you're kind of put in front of that a little bit of fright, it kind of scrambles your brain a little bit.
For sure.
It's harder to think.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was also pretty much sober that whole day. Like I didn't smoke pot the whole, like normally I'll start smoking by like fucking 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good. It's not hell. It's not a good thing to do. But I do it. I don't know what. Anyway.
That's what it is.
But like that, I'm just like, I remember the first time in November, I was basically, it's kind of the same thing. I was like stoned all day. I was just like, I'm just going to get up there, have this story in my head, and I'm just going to be cool. I'm going to be good. I'm going to have a couple beers when I get there and like get a little drunk and I'll be fine. And then I remember getting off stage and I was like, that fucking wasn't me. Like, I don't know who.
Yeah.
Like, I had zero energy. I was just basically saying words to say the words. So hopefully I can keep trying to like keep thinking in my own voice. And
yeah,
I think you'll catch it the more you go, like the more you get comfortable. I feel like the more where you're just talking to like a group of friends instead of a group of like judgmental strangers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that was, I mean, it was cool. It was good. It was fun.
It was dope.
I got, so do you got
any of those magical things? Oh, okay.
You guys remember the comedian that had like half his body was paralyzed?
Yeah.
And he was like half worked, half didn't. And it's kind of like a weird dark humor.
Yeah.
I've always been a big fan of this guy. Every time I go see him, I'm always dying when he's up there. And so I get off, and it just so happened I was sitting right across from the bar, and he was getting a drink, and I was walking back to my seat, and he was like, hey man, like good shit, like good set up there. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, man. Like just even like that little bit, like I was like, oh, like I've been here 4 other times, and like I did 3 other times I did, and like nothing
to get
great,
that little bit of boost.
Yeah, but this time I was like, oh, like all right, a little bit, just progress, a little bit of progress. It's all like
every time, dude.
It's kind of like felt,
and you keep getting up there too. That like I feel like the more you do it, the better of a like hand,
Well, we'll
better of a grip you'll get
working on
what you
your
wanna do.
craft.
We'll see. Yeah. I'm a comedian. No, but
comedian.
honestly, it's I just like having the feeling like I'm in, like personally, I'm in control. Like if I go up there with low energy and I don't like sell the jokes the way I want them to be portrayed, then it's on me. Like it's not anybody else's fault. Like, oh, if I thought of jokes that I thought were funny and no one laughed, like it's on me. Like, okay, scratch it, rethink it. Like
it's a good mindset to have.
That's the part that so far I've enjoyed. Like I've only, like I said, basically gotten laughs once. So I was like, but it was a hell of a feeling.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, it was a hell of a feeling, man.
Good for you, bud.
Fuck yeah.
So
that's awesome.
So that was the night before Thanksgiving. Then Thanksgiving, woke up, and we played, Carl and I played in the Turkey Bowl, which is
good time.
A football game that my dad and his high school and college buddies that all played football together. And then they, after college, played touch football together in tavern leagues in Green Bay. They started doing a Turkey Bowl together after they were kind of... Oh, no, they still did it when they were playing touch football, I think. Yeah. So they started doing a Turkey Bowl every Thanksgiving morning.
Yep.
Them and all their buddies from high school, college, or these tavern leagues, they'd come Thursday morning and just have a big game of football, and we'd call it the Turkey Bowl.
Fucking Turkey Bowl.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't even know, 20 years later, 25 years later, the shit's still going on.
About fucking 30 of us there.
Yeah, it was 16 on 16 for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Badass game.
Dude. Everyone ranging from, how old is my dad? 60? Everyone from 62 to 14, 13, 12.
Braxton was probably the youngest.
Yeah. Either Braxton or Dewey's kid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah.
He was probably like 12, 13.
Yeah. So
that's
fun
awesome.
time. The old dudes were the ones that were the most heated and like,
Dude, get
the most into it.
Yeah. So
I'm just out of shape running around trying to have a good time.
So the team I was on destroyed the team Carl was on.
Yeah,
naturally.
We could have been tied if I made 2 plays.
Yeah, I think Carl had my team was driving, throw into the end zone, right to Carl, and he dropped it. So it would have been a pick.
I had a kid.
And then I think the next play we scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then Carl's team was driving.
It was a bad pass.
You had to bend down to get it.
I had to drop, bro.
I mean, it hit your knee. It hit something. I don't know what it hit.
I played like shit. I was out of shape. Sorry about it.
No, I mean, other than those 2 plays, those 2 pivotal game-crushing plays, like you played great.
Game-changing, game-winning.
Yeah. Other than those 2 plays.
Yeah, I played great.
No, I mean, I think
probably the most out of shape I've ever been for a game in my life. Legs gave out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Your legs gave out.
Yep,
yeah, you were running
completely out. Nothing happened. Just legs gave out. Never has happened to me.
I think instead of dude, here's what we need to do. Okay, before the game, instead of pregame bloodies and beers, we need to do a pregame pina colada so we get some bananas in us, get some potassium.
You know, maybe Gatorade vodka.
Yeah, some Gatorade vodkas, and then halftime hit the bloodies.
Then
hit the beers.
I think I was so dehydrated, my body couldn't move. I didn't drink a water till the end of the game.
Because did you guys go out the night before?
No, but I drank. I drank a lot of beers.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So there's that. So. But yeah, so I had the Turkey Bowl, and that was fun. My team won.
Hey, you guys kicked ass.
Yeah, it was a great start to my morning. It was a blast, you know.
It was.
Hoisting that trophy, you know, feeling like a champion.
Wait, do you guys actually have a trophy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There used to be like a cool, like an actual like badass like kind of metal. It was like there was like 2 PBR cans, and then there was like a dude big, like doing the stiff arm thing, and like an actual like fake stone bottom to it, and like it was an actual
kept breaking
trophy.
every year. Now it's just like 3 beer cans with a stuffed turkey on top.
Yeah, no, it's not as cool. We might have to I might have to try to remake it or something. But yeah, so that was fun. That was the start of Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving, Shamo? What did you do?
Mine was good. It was pretty casual. We literally just went over to my parents. They cooked a small meal. Just like my brother and his wife and one of my sisters came over, and then it was me and Denny. So
small meal. Do you guys do turkey or ham?
Oh no, we did turkey.
Turkey, yeah.
Yeah, it's always turkey. I love ham though.
Yeah, I love ham.
Personally,
Was the turkey good?
Turkey was good.
Yeah.
Turkey was good.
I only eat the dark meat though.
I'm a big dark meat guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's juicy. Not down with the dry stuff. But that's like pretty much damn near every turkey.
Yeah. I mean, I don't discriminate. I'll eat white meat, dark meat.
I'll do it. I'll smother it in gravy. Yeah. It'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. But
turkey here was good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was moist.
Yeah. But it was good. And after that, we just went over to my grandparents. And after eating a Thanksgiving dinner and then having to go to my grandparents and socialize with some of my uncles and cousins.
Just want to take a snooze.
Is that how, you have to go all the way to Baraboo or down to Baraboo?
No, it was out in Eaton. It's not. It's just outside.
Eating on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What a combo.
Yeah, but I was like napping, and they're like, "Seamus, you got to get up. Like, we got to go to Grandma's." I'm like,
what?
Fuck. Can I see Grandma next? No, I'm just kidding.
She'll be alive next year, right?
She'll be here, right?
No, but so we went over there, and we went over there for dessert. Oh man, she makes the best cheesecake. She had apple pie and pumpkin pie. Yeah, so not only was I stuffed already, falling asleep, go over there and trying to socialize and whatever. It was a good time though. It was fine.
Yeah.
I was just ready to take a nap,
dude.
Yeah, I'm a if I have one, what's the word? Tradition.
Yeah.
Post Thanksgiving nap.
Yeah.
Oh. I look forward. That's my favorite part about Thanksgiving. You know, the food's very close second, but that nap right afterwards just
the
hits
best, dude.
Dude,
different.
I was able
football's on the couch,
I was able to take a nap
out
after the turkey bowl, and then between going to my grandma's house. So like same kind of thing because we got the turkey bowls done around like 11.
Yeah.
Get home, chill, fucking smoke a bowl, sit on the couch. Football's on. Pass out.
A couch nap too.
Wake up, shower. Dude. Clothes on, go to grandma's.
I went to the turkey bowl. Legs were pounding. Went back, got ready. Went to grandpa's.
Yeah, dude, you had a big day. I didn't even make it though.
Ate a plate. Went to Mac's mom's. Ate a plate. Went to my parents.
Oh, you did a big time.
Then Mac's mom came to my parents.
Oh shit. Is she a partier, Mac's mom?
Oh.
Yeah.
It was their first time meeting my family.
No
how was that?
It was dope.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah.
Dude, so her mom and your mom gotta get along.
Oh, they had a good time.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
They had a good time. It was fucking it was a hoot. It was a hoot and a half.
They gotta be two peas in the same pie.
Dude, it was fun, dude. It was a good time. I had a great time.
Yeah.
And then we were supposed to go out, meet all the cousins after, and went home, went to bed.
Yeah. I was pretty cash moneyed after that.
Dude, I was
no
dead.
way.
Dude, because my grandma's house is real close to your parents' house. So normally, if we're dude, I couldn't feel my legs.
Dude.
I was like, Mia was up the night before. She was up till 2:30 in the morning making cookies. So I was kind of up, dozing in, halfing off with her, trying to help her do shit. And then waking up, playing the game. Dude, it was like a...
Dude, I was so sore the day after Thanksgiving.
My legs are still feeling a little bit.
You were struggling.
I was bad.
Dude, it's the weirdest thing, like,
and
running like that, like when you're just like full on sprinting, you just, and you don't even realize you're doing it. You're just like,
bowl's like a soccer game.
Gotta stop you're just like, ball, go, run, and you're just like all out for like an hour, and then all of a sudden you're done. You're like, I haven't used my legs like that in a year. I haven't run like hard with to run with a purpose is different than just running to run.
Right.
Because you're like, every fiber of your legs are just like,
The turkey bowl's just a soccer game, dude. It's like I'm so
You barely get back to the line of scrimmage. They call hut, and you just gotta run again.
Running like a half-ass out route, like ball. Sorry, ball.
bouncing off my knee. Oh shit,
dude. Yeah, it was bad. It was worse before.
Dude, I've had plenty of turkey bowls. Like, I
once I dropped that first ball, I'm like, I ain't catching anything.
Dude, it sticks with you for like 3-4 months, and then eventually
sticks with me for like 11 and a half until that turkey bowl.
And then eventually you'll forget about it, and then like one random day in like July, you'll be like, man, I really fucked up the turkey bowl.
I should start training. I started training.
Shit, how many drops did I have? Oh fuck, dude, I gotta start running again. I'll start running for the turkey bowl in August. Dude, and then it's like August rolls around.
That was the first turkey bowl where people were getting upset. I was like, what the fuck's going on, dude?
First time I ever seen that.
This was just a game.
First time I seen that. Two grown men getting upset over if it was 3rd or 4th down, like, and I loved it. I was like.
I was kind of.
I was like, if one of these guys, if the old man on my team wasn't mad at the old man on the other team, I would have been mad at the old man on the other team. You know, like it was one of those, like, yeah, we're all in. It's 4th down.
Dude, the best part is we were in the huddle and Coach he was like, we gotta fucking step it up. And then he pointed to Tom and he's like, we gotta spread our fucking routes out. And just pointed right at Tommy, and we were all like, yeah, Tom, what the fuck you doing, dude? Tom goes, what am I doing?
Maybe that's why our team won. We had a higher morale. We didn't have fucking coaching our huddle, ripping us apart.
AJ started getting mad, then the other Islandfelds were getting into it. We're huddling up doing routes. I'm like, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, our team didn't huddle at all. We didn't. We were just like, everyone just run. Okay, I think I ran just straight like flies, just straight down the field, like
every time.
I was like, I'm just taking the top off the defense. Here I
go. Then Coach Eilenfeld's like, Carl, you're on fucking Nate all day, and I'm like, that's a D1 athlete. Yeah, that's bro. What are you? My legs just gave up on me like 10 minutes ago.
And I'm pretty sure Nate single-handedly won it for our team. He was fucking everywhere.
I couldn't keep up with him.
That dude was everywhere.
It was like, oh my god, yeah.
But we had it was a great turkey bowl.
Yeah.
We actually, you know what? Both sides played good football, other than the Packers.
Yeah.
Fuck. Should we get into a little Packer talk quick?
Yeah.
Jump into there.
You know what though?
What's that though?
It was a lot closer than I thought it was gonna be. And you know what? I think that's the most points we scored all year.
All year.
And that's like one of the best defenses in the league?
One of the best.
One of the best, if not the best.
The best.
Yeah.
Sorry about it.
Obviously came out with the loss, but man.
Yeah, no.
Okay, all right.
One more beer and I'm
ready
done.
For this?
I'm done. That's it.
I think it half worked. I just couldn't chug fast enough. Thanks, bud.
Oh, the pack. Yep.
Yeah. I think that like half worked. I just couldn't chug fast enough, and I stopped it.
I didn't see a twister.
You didn't see a twister? It felt like there was a twister.
All right.
Woo! All right, we talking pack?
We're talking pack. We're talking pack.
I found these sunglasses in the bathroom.
So do we still have a season?
Technically, yeah.
Well, technically.
Because we can go, what are we, 4-8?
What, it has to work? Yeah.
Basically, we can't lose.
Can't lose. Everybody else has to.
And any team that we need to lose has to lose.
Yeah.
So, like, what would that be? Like the Seahawks, we need the NFC South to completely gut themselves. We need the West. We need the Niners to take control. Or I don't think the Seahawks are. I'm trying to think of what are like the division races right now. I mean, we could pull up the NFC, the playoff standings, but basically
We got to win out, and everybody has to lose out, basically.
We have to go 9-8.
Small chance.
We will get... Our only chance is a wild card spot.
Right. Yep.
And our best record is 9-8. Like, that's if we can't go 7-10, and that's not going to get us in the playoffs.
No.
8-9 is not going to get us in the playoffs. There's years the Buccaneers might get in at 8-9, but they'll be division winners, and they'll get to host a playoff game.
Right.
So I probably just missed this. How are we mathematically still in it?
That's what we're talking about. Basically, we got to win out, and everybody at the bottom has to lose out.
Yeah.
Basically.
In the NFC?
Basically.
No.
Yeah, let me see, like...
We're going to look up the teams. We were thinking like the Seahawks and fucking whoever else.
What are schedules for...
So, like, I think we have, like, a 2% chance.
No. So
I'm not. I won't.
Chance.
Yeah, I won't count us out till we're out.
Right.
I really won't, because there's weird like Packer miracles.
All right, so this is according to the New York Times.
Okay.
Green Bay Packers 4-8 lost to the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday, lowering their chances of making the playoffs to 5% from 10%. Oh shit, this is not what I thought it would be. Okay, shit, my bad. My bad. Oh, wait. With 92 games remaining, like, total, there are about 5 octillion different ways the NFL regular season could end. How many of those put the Packers in the playoffs? Far too many to check. Oh, shit. So, it sounds like there's a chance. We got about a 5% chance. Shit, I'm trying to see. This didn't do a good job of breaking it down by, like, team of, like, what.
Who's got to lose?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find a better one. Sorry about it.
I just hope we beat the Vikings.
This was
second to last game.
That's kind of the same. Like, I just hope we win our division games.
Me too.
At the end, as much as I want to say, like, oh, let's get a good draft pick, throw Love in there, let's lose, like, not lose, but let's see what he can do, and if we lose, fuck it. Now, like, I want to beat the Bears, I want to beat the Vikings, I want to beat the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go 9-8 and see what happens.
Right.
If we miss the playoffs by, like,
a game,
whatever, then we can be like, all right, fuck you, Rodgers. Like, like, come on, man. Yeah. No, but, like, I don't know. This season has literally been a nightmare season for Packer fans.
Yeah,
like, the Vikings are amazing.
Yeah.
Their record is amazing. I don't think they're amazing, but their record is amazing.
Yeah, okay.
Personally, I'm never gonna give the Vikings their flowers. I don't care.
Yeah.
They can go 17-0, and I'll be like, yeah, but penalties helped you a lot.
Yeah,
asshole.
No, I'm the same way. I mean, not Vikings they're dogs. They are dogs. They're
shit or
team.
dogs?
They're dogs, but
a bunch of dog shit.
I mean, I don't. Honestly, I see. I mean, I feel like the Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The Chiefs are good.
They're good.
Chiefs are good.
But I don't think they're the. I mean, like, they're obviously one of the top dogs. Yeah. I don't think they're like blowing everybody out of the water by any means.
I mean, I think the Chiefs are beating the Bills. I think the Chiefs. I think their biggest contender maybe is the Eagles.
Yeah, I think whoever comes out of the AFC is gonna win, whether it's the Chiefs or Bills.
Yeah.
And
if the Bills can get healthy, they're. I mean, they're not that. Josh Allen was hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, dude. The Chiefs they're
but the Eagles are deepest at the two most important spots on the field, offense and defensive line.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
It's never like seen that important unless you're lacking depth or you have a lot of depth. When you have a lot of depth, it's like, oh my gosh, we haven't seen an offense and defensive line like this in who knows how long. But if it's average, it's like, yeah, they could still make it to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I hate saying this. Okay, because it's reality. If I'm rooting for a team that's not the Packers to win the Super Bowl, I'm rooting for the Eagles.
Yeah.
I love Sirianni. I think Jalen Hurts is a dog.
Dude,
respectful dog.
Jordan Love was picked before Jalen Hurts.
Did you see that picture when they shook hands after the game? And somebody got a back shot, and it says they got Love Hurts.
I mean, Love can't. Love can't.
Dude, Love was put in a shitty spot, dude. He's on year 3,
right?
But was put in a shitty spot. He's been training behind Aaron Rodgers, who to me, as an outside fan, I feel like Aaron Rodgers is somebody who's not hiding any tricks from him.
No.
On the McAfee show the other day, McAfee asked, like, all right, so I got to ask, like, what do you think about Love, his performance? And Rodgers said, like, Love he's a little brother to me. Like, I'm proud of what he did. He looked poised. And he said, honestly, like, he was like, I'm not shocked. I've watched him in practice every day. It's what he does every day.
Dude, I think if you're Rodgers, you have to understand that, like, Jordan Love's legacy, whether it may not be tied to Rodgers, but if it goes really well, if Jordan Love does really well, it makes Rodgers look really good.
And I think Rodgers, I think everything that happened with Rodgers and Favre, I think, because I mean, I don't think Favre was ever he was a mentor in a sense of lead by example, how I play. Yeah. But I think Rodgers is, what I've heard watching the fucking McAfee every show every day is I feel like Rodgers learned that, all right, Favre never gave him tips and tricks. He just led by example and his toughness.
This is just what I do. Watch me.
Where it seems that I think Rodgers is like an open book. Like, all right, like, I'll give you everything I have. I think Rodgers understands the position that he's in.
Yeah.
And it sucks for Love because I think, the Packers should have never drafted a quarterback that early. Where I think, I was kind of listening to somebody say, like, if the Packers drafted a quarterback like this past year in the draft, would have made a little more sense because of,
Rodgers was coming off bad seasons.
Yeah.
Like, but in the moment, I didn't want us to draft a quarterback. I thought there was a pot. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like doing the whole, like, look back and be like, and we shouldn't have done it. Why did we do it if we would have done it last year versus if like, just look, that's what this is what happened.
If ifs were fifths, we'd all be drunk.
Exactly. So it's like, look, this is what happened. We drafted Jordan Love. How is he doing? We can't be like, well, if he was on the Colts, he'd be better. If he was on the Eagles, no. Yeah. If Jalen Hurts was on the Packers, he wouldn't be starting. Dude, he wouldn't look as.
I think
you know what I mean.
Nobody was starting over Rodgers.
Exactly,
and no one will start over Rodgers.
Right,
and respectfully, I mean, Rodgers deserves his. Like, if Rodgers wants to play, Rodgers should play. I do believe that. Yeah. Like, if Rodgers wants, if he wants to start the rest of the season, I mean, personally, if we're mathematically out of it, and Rodgers still wants to play, I would say, like, nah, man, like, let Love get his time. But see, in Rodgers' shoes, I get it. He's a competitor.
Right.
He wants to fucking play. And I respect the fuck out of that. But I'm not gonna lie, like, we watched that when I think we were together when Love got picked. We watched that draft.
No. We were when they were thinking about trading. Rodgers to the Broncos.
Yes,
because I was in Milwaukee when we drafted Jordan Love.
But at this, like, am I thinking right now, like, all right, I think we're gonna go 3 for 3, get lucky with Love? No, but do I think that Love is getting a better opportunity behind Rodgers than Rodgers did behind Favre? Yes, I think Rodgers is the type of leader that is probably giving Love what he needs. Like, Love looked poised.
Yeah, he looked
comfortable and he looked quick. He looked good, like better than I've ever like.
There was some local I don't know if it was podcast or just like news show, but it had Devondre Campbell and somebody else on there, and they were talking about how good Love looked, and Devondre Campbell straight up came out and said, "Is like Love's a starting quarterback, like not like he should be starting, but like he's like yeah, like we see him in practice every day. He's like good enough to be a starting quarterback."
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, it was Rodgers' third year when he got in and played against the Cowboys, and it was like, oh damn, this motherfucker can play.
Right.
Yeah.
This is Jordan Love's third year. He got in against the Eagles. Damn, this motherfucker can play.
Right.
Like,
and he looked a lot better, the preseason games and everything like that. And I think they had mentioned something like that. And he was like, yeah, like he looked good out there, but he's like, he looks good all the time in practice. Like we see him every day, and like he's good. He's,
dude,
you know what I mean?
What do you guys think about Matt LaFleur?
Yeah, Brad.
I watch. So I have two. I love Rodgers. I love Rodgers, and I like kind of what LaFleur has done with the Packers. But I have two things with both of them that drive me nuts.
Two of them. All right. Let's start with Rodgers 1 and 2. Rodgers number 1.
Rodgers, he's like his energy like during game, like if a wide receiver runs a wrong route, ball doesn't get complete. Like his demeanor is so negative,
like reaction,
very
reactionatory or whatever.
And that this
reactionary.
His reaction, his reaction.
Don't
like,
make me
it's
spell
so
that word.
like it's like he seems like if it like he's not looking at
when
around.
It's good.
him.
It's good. When it's bad, it's bad.
Like if something bad, like say he throws a pick, he doesn't like. I like to see him on the sidelines, like like my bad, like let's go.
Yeah.
He looks pissed.
Yeah,
and I get it. I'm not like but like and with LaFleur, you ever listen to?
Well, what are the two? You said there were two things. About, was it one each?
Okay,
or two total.
So
on
second
each?
with Rodgers.
Yeah, what's the second one?
It is, which I think he's like his quick to blame. So like with the McAfee interviews, like okay, I'm sure Rodgers is completely right. Like that dude didn't trick me. My wide receiver ran a wrong route. We're like, okay, even if he did, like I'm sure he did run the wrong.
Yeah.
But like, cover your player, like cover your team, like don't.
Yeah. Be like, I made a bad throw. I shouldn't have thrown it.
Yeah, and I'm sure Rodgers is right. Like I'm sure like a young wide receiver made the wrong move, but like even if he did. Like be a little
really
more
matter.
like like just
because
that bugged me where it was like, dude, you're put like
because was it okay in Rodgers' eye the guy ran the wrong route, but maybe in the tight end room they're going, hey, if you see this, change your route to this.
It seemed like he was
so what like
he seemed defensive
exactly
because McAfee came at him too and it was like it looked like he got gypped, bud. And then he said, and McAfee just kind of laughed for his like, and
I think like, and this is okay. And I'm gonna say this again. I'm not trying to be like, no, that's not you, or it's just how it is, how my life has gone, whatever. Rodgers comes off as a guy who's never had like friends, and as soon as he gets a couple little jabs to him, he's like, "Oh fuck you guys, I'm the great, I'm the best. Like I do this, I do." It was their fault because I kind of feel the same way. I've never been like I've always been a more like an introverted guy. I have friends, but as soon as like if I start to feel like people are coming at me, I get defensive, and like it takes me a second to be like, okay, we're joking, we're having, like I'm not good with that shit. And it seems like Rodgers is like he can't just like accept the fact that like, you know what, dude, you fucked up, and just be like, don't throw your guys under the bus. Why?
Yeah.
And even though it might not be throwing them under the bus, like you're maybe being like he ran the wrong route to you, it's not like in your head, maybe you're saying it and it's like, well, yeah, but I get why he ran the wrong route because in this blah, 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 and I should have seen it and I shouldn't have thrown the ball. But when all you say is he ran the wrong route, I shouldn't have thrown it, you're throwing your tight end under the bus, man.
Right.
Well, yeah,
and it was a pretty bad throw.
You could word it differently too. Instead of just coming out my dude ran the wrong route, you could be like, he, it was like we weren't on the same page or something like that, same page. I shouldn't have thrown it. I had a feeling it wasn't what we were looking for, and I threw it anyways. And you know what I mean? Like
he needs more I statements.
To me,
he has too many.
I agree. I agree with that. Like I do.
He needs to word it differently.
He's like, it seems like, okay. So like the day before, Pat McAfee was like gassing up this cornerback where he's like, the guy who picked Rodgers off, undrafted rookie.
Yeah. Blankenship.
That was his first game he's ever played in the NFL.
Yeah. And
he picked Rodgers off. So he was saying, he's like, being a good journalist, I gotta tell Rodgers, like, this guy fucking outsmarted you, like, and he was saying, like, I'm sure Rodgers will give him his kudos, and like it seems so. Like, I watch every interview with the McAfee show with Rodgers.
You're on it, yeah.
And it seems like Rodgers seems he's defensive. Like, he seems very defensive. Like McAfee, like, he was like, oh, did this dude like jip you? He outsmart you? And like he was quick, he was like, no, he didn't fucking outsmart me, dude. My wide receiver ran the wrong route, and I shouldn't have thrown the ball.
Yeah, he
still threw it.
And then he goes back, and that's when he says, he's like, yeah, that's my fault. I should have never thrown that ball because my wide receiver ran the wrong route. And like when I listen to that, like it rubs me wrong where it's like, I believe 100% that dude didn't run the right. I believe Rodgers is smart.
Right.
But just say I shouldn't have thrown the ball.
He should just say like, yeah, like you said, the miscommunication, it was I should have never thrown that pass. I
knew I shouldn't throw it. I still threw it.
Bad circumstances.
That one's on me. Like,
it wasn't me getting tricked. I just made a bad decision.
Right. Exactly.
Off of the circumstances.
He comes off as a guy who's never been.
And it's so fucking
he's never
up and down with Rodgers right now because you watch that game and he was putting bullets in spots, dude. The pass he had to like
Cobb and the
Cobby, like, dude, there was a couple passes where it's like, that's Rodgers on the scramble, back foot, toss in the basket, like. Dude, you don't have Devontae Adams no more. You have young wide receivers. You have people who are just stepping up. Like, you got to take a little responsibility, man.
That throw to Cobby kind of like, to me, and I could be way wrong because I don't go back and rewatch film and study and break down and blah, blah, blah. But that throw to Cobby, Cobb was his third read on that play, right?
Yeah.
It was like Watson was his first read, like tight end, and then Cobby. Once he realized like his third read was Cobby, he just fucking let it rip. Like he threw it as hard as he could to the spot where he thought Cobby was going to be. I feel like if that's any other wide receiver, he tucks it, holds it, scrambles, throws it away, takes a sack, whatever.
Is that just is that like trust?
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, sometimes he just lets it fly and puts it in a spot.
Because I think you're starting to see that with Christian Watson. He's starting to just let it fly.
Yeah, I think so.
Even if it's a pick, like he's letting it fly to him.
But even more so, like when we think of vintage Rodgers, like prime Rodgers, early 2010s, he was just like putting balls where like the receivers were going to be. And they were making plays.
Didn't matter who it was.
And he was just anticipating, reading, and throwing. Now it just seems like he's a half tick behind that, where he's like, I want to see the guy get a step, and then I'll put it where the guy's going to be. Not like I trust my guy to get the step. And I get it. He hasn't had the guys around him to trust them, right? Like,
can I play a little devil's advocate real quick and just toss this in there?
Yeah.
Do you think... Because it came out like a fractured thumb on the throwing hand has anything to do with this?
Yeah, but he's been playing like this for the past the only guy he ever threw with anticipation in the past 4 years was Devontae. Other than that,
or Cobby when Cobby was there.
yeah, or Cobby. Everyone else, once they were open, he threw it.
Or Jones.
Exactly. Exactly.
You see trust.
There's so like, yeah, I definitely think that the thumb plays a role in it. But
also,
at the same time, it's like, man, for the past 4 years, you've been kind of the only player you've been throwing with anticipation to is Devontae.
So do you think that shows maybe a little favoritism in practice too? Like, because like if you're getting reps, like I'm sure he's throwing hella balls to Watson in practice now.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I could be way wrong. I could be like
no, but this is good. Like this is like I
know what you mean though. It seems like when you're talking about being like a half step behind.
Yeah.
When he's talking about like reading it, anticipation and everything, it's like he's throwing that in there. I'm like, all right, like who am I targeting?
Like
now?
2 weeks ago.
Because like there's not just throwing the ball like mindlessly reading anticipation, throwing it. It's reading anticipation or like reading. All right, who is this target now? Because like I had to anticipate for that. Or like why can't you just? I mean like. I don't know.
Because we used to brag Rodgers up and down for being able to throw to anybody and everybody and anybody.
But I think,
like, you remember that throw like 2 weeks ago, that route across the middle. I don't know if Bobby Tonyan or some, and he like it was like a lob right over the dude's head. I think this is against the this when Freilich was over. This is against the
boys.
Yeah, the Cowboy.
Yeah.
No, not the Cowboys. I was there. I
Cowboys.
was at that game.
Oh
yeah.
Game after.
Titans.
He threw a ball. It was like a in route, and he kind of just lobbed it right over Tanyan's head. And I remember looking at Chris, and I was like, "Is he throwing games?" Like it was like a pass where it was like,
and that's even like more to the point, like. Tanyan was like open and he threw it over. It wasn't he was throwing it to where he thought Tanyan would be, and it was just like
it was wide open.
Oh, he like Tanyan cut in when he thought he was gonna cut out. Like that pick, I guess technically the receiver should have been it should have been more of like a straight across route, but he kind of angled it.
Yeah.
But he was angling the route when Rodgers threw it. So it was like Rodgers, he was running the wrong route when you threw it. It wasn't like you threw it and then he ran the wrong route. So that's what I mean with the anticipation thing.
Yes.
He's thinking, he's waiting until they get open, even if it's just like a split second. Oh, he's open, throw it. Instead of just being, there's where he's going to be, throw it, boom. That's where he was, I hit him. And it's so subtle, but it's way different than how he played when he had James Jones, Jordy Nelson, Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, Devontae Adams is a rookie. Like he is playing differently.
Even people like even small like Jake Kumaro, like fucking like dude, like we had scrubs catching balls.
Yeah, and he's just it's not that he
doesn't seem confident.
He can put the ball anywhere he wants it, and that's why he's so good. As soon as a guy gets open, he can put it there. But he's at his best when he's putting it where the guy is going to be. And he did that with Devontae, and he does that a little bit with Lazard. He did that one time with Sammy with the back shoulder throw. Yeah, and he put it right when Sammy turned. It was basically like he just put it on his hip. But he put it there anticipating him to turn. It wasn't he didn't wait for him to turn.
I think dude, I honestly think, in my opinion, I want to see Love play. I do, but I honestly, I mean, we could make a run this season miraculously. Make a run,
a miraculous chance.
A miraculous chance. I want to see Rodgers come back and play with this offense, and I think like you said, he's gonna make these connections with Christian Watson
Dude, I think next year, if he comes back, whether it's Love or Rodgers next year, this offense could be deadly. I think the thing is, if we keep Rodgers next year, like, we're pushing into Love. I mean, like, in his contract, like, how do you sign him? How do you do you...
At this point, do you let
him test the franchise?
Do you want Love to stay? I want to, because He knows
Absolutely, I want Love. As long as LaFleur is our coach, I want Love as our quarterback.
You still respect LaFleur, right?
Yeah, but I mean, of course I respect him. I mean, he went 13-3, 13-3, 13-3, 13-4. Was that 3 seasons in a row, or did he do it 2?
3.
So yeah, I definitely respect the guy, but I mean, we gotta move it along a little bit here, but well, I think so. Should we each get one last Packer take in?
Yeah, one more.
One last Packer take.
Then we'll.
All right, here's my one last Packer take for this week. The frustrating thing with the Packers is that, like we were saying, LaFleur, the years he's been here, 13-3, 13-3, 14-3, or 13-4.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
But every time, 90% of the games we won felt like they were like, oh man, that was a good game. Like, we found a way to win.
And we found a way to win.
And we beat them by 10 or we beat them by 14, but we kind of broke away at the end, and we just found a way. And it's caught up with us. We've never been a team that's just from start to finish ends a team. We've never got up big on a team and then just buried them the whole game. Maybe that's happened 3 or 4 times out of the 3 or 4 years Matt LaFleur's been here. And it's caught up to us where we're not good enough to get a Rasul. Like, Rasul isn't making those miraculous interceptions anymore. Now he's getting called for that little hold that he didn't get called for last year. And he'd hold him and then get a pick. He's not getting that call anymore. And what do you see? Like, our defense isn't good unless we get turnovers. I know most defenses aren't, but like we can't even like get off on third downs.
We're the last in run defense.
So it's all just caught up with us. This whole like we're winning, so we never really take care of any of the glaring issues that we see because we win, so it covers everything up. And now it's just caught up with us where we're not getting those couple breaks. We're not getting a turnover here. We're not getting an extra penalty on offense to give us that first down when we need it. We're not, like the little tiny lucky things that average teams get that push them into being above average. We're not getting that. And we can clearly see like everything that Packer fans have been like kind of frustrated about over the past 2 to 3 years of like we're not putting teams away, we're not finishing, we're barely inching along at the end, and we're finally catching our stride in the fourth quarter, and we get a
gasp of a breath at the end of every game.
Yeah,
it's catching up with us, and this is the team that we actually are. This is who we are, and it starts. It starts with. I don't know if it starts with the players that Gutekunst brings in or the coaching that coaches them. I do think LaFleur is he needs to change something. He has to make a big change. And I don't know if it's like a defensive coordinator that's been here forever and they just keep bringing him along with the new D coordinator. If it's something with the offense that they need to change, they need to get rid of Stenovich, this guy that they think is like an amazing offensive coordinator, but he's been kind of average this year. I don't know. A big change needs to happen in the coaching, I think, to really shake things up and bring some new life into it's too much of the same old and just duct tape and staples, get us along.
To feed off yours, big coaching changes. Hackett's going to get canned from the Denver Broncos.
Oh, bring him back?
Bring Hackett back. Fire Joe Barry.
Hackett as the D coordinator?
No. Bring Leonard in from the Badgers.
He's really bad at having bad offenses in Denver. Maybe he can.
But he was good. He was good with the Packers.
Well,
get Barry out.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's no pizzazz. There's no pizzazz. That's why I think
we're playing all the basics.
Bringing Leonard in, a college coach who ran like a dominant college defensive coordinator who has a young defensive scheme mind who brings something not from a fucking I mean, Joe Barry was. He had the worst defenses. Yeah, he was a loser when he came in. He was. We need a young start, and I think our defense is the biggest thing. Where we bring in a big dominant defensive coordinator, and bring Hackett back.
Sure.
Bring Hackett back. We need a balance. That's what we need. We need a balance where our offense or our defense can make a stop.
Yep.
And our offense can come in and capitalize. We can make a stop at the 5-yard line, and our offense can come in and fucking put points on the board. That's what the Packers have been. That's the unbalance that we've been since forever. It's either our defense makes a play, our defense wins a game, or our offense wins a game.
Dude, we've never.
Or our defense loses a game, or our offense. There's never been a balance. And for the first time, I mean, our special teams is like quiet. There's nothing,
Dude, except when we missed that extra point.
Yeah, that's either the holder or the snapper or Crosby. But I don't know what
That's
it was.
what I mean. Even when, what was the game? Man, there's so many. Shamo, what's your final take?
I mean, like, going back onto like the Matt LaFleur talk. I mean, you bring up a good point. You know, your viewpoint is a little bit different than mine, just because, like, looking back on the last few years, I mean, Matt, look at how winning our team has been.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, the record-wise, I mean, coming in here, he's been the most, like, the winningest coach in the first few years of coming in as head coach. Like, and, like, I mean, that's just, like, facts.
Of course, yeah. Stats.
But when you think about, you know, kind of when you talk about not burying teams, like, I don't know if I remember actually being like just a straight up dominant team,
right?
Where we weren't like I could go into halftime and be like, this game's over,
or even after like the first quarter being like, okay,
like
if we
it's always down to the last quarter. It's always Rodgers going down. We always get the same stat. This is how many games Rodgers has won on the closing drive. Because that's what it always comes down to.
Right.
You ever get that feel like when we get going and we're rolling, and you just have that feeling like I never have that feeling of like, all right, we're gonna keep down. It's always like, all right, we're gonna come out at halftime and be flat.
Yeah.
Like there's never I've never had a feeling coming into the second half, like if we're dominating and being like, all right, we're gonna fucking shut. It's always like, what's gonna Rodgers gonna throw a pick.
Right.
Yeah. Defense is going to give up they give up 44 points. I mean, yes, it was against the Eagles, but still we gave up 44 points.
Right.
Dude, and here
we scored 33 points.
All right, here's the last thing I'm going to say. And you got that was the biggest game of the season.
Yeah, it really was.
And I understand the Eagles are really good, and I understand Jalen Hurts is a beast, and he's really strong, and he can fucking squat 7,000 pounds, and he can he can have an entire defense jump on his back, and he can still gain 5 yards. I get all that, but when it's win or go home, basically, all that shit goes out the window, and you stop that motherfucker,
right?
Yeah,
because that's all there is, and they didn't. And it's not like, I mean, I'm sure they tried, and I know that, you know, they didn't roll over and just like, I don't care. But that's like, when that is your best effort, I feel like there's something with coaching going on. I feel like there's something with
who the Lions beat. Who the Lions just beat the past couple games? They beat a big team.
Well, I mean, they beat us.
Did they beat the Giants? No.
Yeah. On Thanksgiving.
They beat the. That's a big team.
Yeah.
It's that energy at the end of the game.
Something.
I feel
and that's what bothers me about Rodgers. That, like I was saying earlier, there's no hype. Rodgers has no hype
unless things are going well.
But you look at fucking Patty Mahomes. Look at Josh Allen. You look at all these fucking young quarterbacks. Fucking Joe Burrow. Things are going down. That's when a leader comes out. That's when you hype your Rodgers. If one thing goes wrong, you see that look on his face. And he said it on fucking McAfee show. He's like, I have to hide my emotional better.
Yeah.
No, you have to give more emotion to your team. Like, it's like Packers have always just lost so much. They have no hype.
Dude.
Zero hype.
Ever since
Devontae was their swagger, dude.
Ever since we went 15-1 and then we lost to the Giants.
Yeah.
We just haven't been the same. It's just been a constant, like trying to rekindle that flame.
Dude,
I feel like our defense just like doesn't adapt, and I think this comes down to the coaching thing that you're talking about. We have this basic ass zone coverage, and we don't adapt to shit. Where we just let people tear us up, don't do any man coverage, and we just let them tear us apart.
Yeah, well, I mean,
our run game's always been shit. Like
we got killed in man coverage when we played the Washington Commanders. We got absolutely.
Okay,
I mean,
that's fair.
We got torched in man
Isn't
coverage.
it fun to see Zadarius Smith get like fucking 20
Dude, you know
sacks?
who went from my favorite Packer to my least favorite Packer? Jair Alexander.
Yep, 100%.
From my favorite to my least favorite.
Went to talking a lot of shit and making not a lot of plays.
Yeah.
Dude, the guy, third down, he does this big, like, oh, I stopped the guy, take the seatbelt, click it in. Then fourth down, the actual play that matters gets burned, and like they get a first down right over his ass.
Stephon Diggs in the Bills. The whole shit talking thing. And like Stephon Diggs was like,
dude,
I don't know what he's saying.
I mean, obviously he's talented, so you can't trade him or cut him. I would try to trade. Like, I just don't.
Put him on his feet.
As soon as a guy gets paid, he starts to like. I don't know.
He's stepped up the past 2 games. He's been a little. I think he stepped up a little bit these past couple games.
Dude, I don't know.
But watch him against Diggs talking shit.
Did you see him in the Eagles game? All he did was talk shit and then get burned the next play. Like, he would make one good play and then the next play immediately get burned.
Highest paid, one of the highest paid.
And like, I think he's a good player.
I think
he deserves like the contract. But right now he's not playing. Like, I don't know.
He's like Wavy Davy. When Wavy Davy gets a raise, nothing's getting stained, motherfucker. I'm just here, bro. Here.
I just I don't know.
No, but that's facts.
He's been frustrating, and especially now with Stokes got hurt.
Highlight of the Eagles game is AJ Dillon.
Dude, Christian Watson. Well, Watson had that drop the first series. I think one of our first series he had a big drop, which, I mean, he seems to always have a drop and then like make up for
shake it out.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, but AJ Dillon, that was most explosive game AJ Dillon had this year.
Which, yeah.
Run the ball. Run the ball.
I get a little bit worried. I remember Hot Girl Haley says, "What up, Shamo and Max?"
Yo.
Hey, don't forget about our the third guy over here, K-Town.
Forget about it.
But no, part of me, I get a little worried with AJ Dillon when like because I think, weren't you telling me like he's not like a football guy? He's just like, I'm good at it, so this is what I do.
He just loves being in Green Bay.
He
loves cheese curds and video games.
He doesn't seem like, which is cool. I'm not saying
K-Town. Oh, we know this person.
Yeah, I know. This is a friend from Mia.
Oh.
Mia's Velvet Assassin.
But yeah, no, I mean, I love AJ Dillon, and like, I think he's been playing subpar to how he usually plays. But last game was like, he balled out last game.
Yeah, he did.
Like, that's how we need. AJ Dillon needs a little bit of relief.
Yeah, some more.
Joe Nixon wasn't Joe Nixon.
Joe Nixon.
Joe Nixon. Isn't that our number 3?
No. He's
no Joe. No, I know our third guy's Patrick Taylor.
Yeah.
Who's Joe Nixon?
Was there a
Joe Mixon is the
Mixon.
Bengals running back.
Yeah.
Joe Nixon, Keyshawn Nixon.
Who's our number 3?
Patrick Taylor.
Wasn't there a Hayes too? Didn't we cut a Hayes?
Hayes?
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking about something different.
Hill. Killian Hill.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think how many times did we run last week? That's another thing. We killed the run game.
We could, dude. We need to have a
Fuck,
Packers
dude.
podcast, fellas, because we've been. I mean, we've been here almost 2 hours. Two and a half hours
it's
already.
frustrating. And like, I mean, I can bitch so much about the Packers, and like, I don't know shit about fuck when it like these guys do, but like, listening to Rodgers talk on the McAfee cast is like kind of been pissing me off. We're like, I mean,
not a whole lot of team.
No,
there.
it's just like
a whole lot of
like, dude, I don't like we were saying earlier. Rodgers, take accountability for shit, even if it's not your fault. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You're the quarterback. You don't have to. You've proved yourself. People don't have to know if you're the reason that you threw a pick. You threw a pick.
Right.
Be a leader. Stop fucking moping around the field after every bad fucking play.
Right.
And if he's hurt, sit the fucking guy and let Love play.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I get it. It's never gonna happen.
We're paying him a lot of money.
I do. and dude, I'm also on the case where like if Rodgers gets hot, Rodgers is the best thrower of the football.
I think here's what I think.
Just fucking win a game.
I had an amazing time at Friendsgiving. I had so much fun. Hot Girl Haley. It was a shroom-tastic time. Let me tell you what.
That's a hell of a fucking username.
It was a great time. But yeah, I think
I got so smashed.
Yeah, you were. Yep. It was fun though. We had a good time.
Hot Girl Haley, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers?
If we're mathematically out of it, or even right now, I think we just start running RPOs with Rodgers and just be like, nah, just do some QB sneaks. Like, we just do bootlegs and have him run. Like,
we should run triple option.
Yeah, let's just run the Ravens offense that they do with Lamar Jackson. Let's run it with Rodgers.
I think we should run triple option.
Yeah, Georgia Tech. Get the Navy offense.
Dude,
Navy offense.
We got Aaron Jones, A.J. Dillon on both sides. And then
Christian Watson with the speed.
And then who would play fullback? We get fucking Dungalongolo.
Yeah.
Whoever the fuck his name is. I think he looks like a crackhead. Fair. All right, there we go. That's the end of our Packer talk.
All
right. You got a word for Max?
Woo!
Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. Let's go right into Max versus the dictionary. Huh?
Younger Dungalo.
Younger Dongolo. That's your word, man.
I'm done talking, Pack.
Yeah. We're enough. All right, Packer Talk's officially over. We talked about it way too long, but we've had a lot to catch up on. We're probably not going to be talking a lot of Packer Talk going forward, just because we're going to be out of it very soon.
Now about to beat the Bears, so we'll talk about them. Hey, predictions. Come on now.
Oh yeah. We got to do Packer predictions. Yeah.
Who are we playing next?
The Bears.
28-6 Pack.
All right.
28-6.
I'm gonna go. Shit.
Christian Watson, 1 tutty.
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers is gonna run one in.
Oh, old man Jenkins.
Yeah, and then
Rodgers rushing.
Christian Watson, and A.J. Dillon.
Okay. A.J. Dillon and Christian Watson and Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
A.J.D.
How many points is that?
Fucking about. That's 21. You got
perfect. That's it.
All right. Who's gonna score the fourth one?
Oh,
you got Christian Watson, A.J. Dillon, Aaron Rodgers with a rushing.
Walker, our linebacker.
You think Quay Walker's
Quay
gonna
Walker,
score?
yeah.
He's gonna score a touchdown.
Scoop and score off Justin Kuntz. Here we go. Sorry about it.
If Quay Walker scores a touchdown, I will buy you dinner next week.
Nice, dude.
All
right, bet.
All right, if he
both
doesn't,
of us or just Carl?
Well, do you think he's gonna score a touchdown as well?
Quay Walker?
Yeah,
I don't know. He missed a lot of tackles last week.
He sure did.
Nah, I ain't
all right, but if he doesn't, you have to buy the beer of the week next week.
Ooh.
Okay. Got her.
All right.
Elon Musk buying Twitter.
What do we think about Elon Musk buying?
He's still tweety.
I don't know. Is there?
Seems electric.
Is there a big difference?
Seems electric.
I don't know. I feel like it's a bigger deal than it actually was.
Actually, more importantly, Hot Girl Haley, What do you think the score of the Packer game is going to be this week?
Give us a suggestion.
Bears, because that's what we're currently talking about right now.
T means drama. T.
Yeah,
what's the T?
Yeah, spill the tea. Like,
Means
what's
drama.
the
You just learned that one, Carl?
I'm not gonna lie. I learned that about 2 years ago.
27-13.
Oh,
okay.
Who? Yeah, who? Packers or Bears?
Who? Does she donate plasma?
No, I think she works at the plasma.
She
place.
sucks at plasma. Or takes plasma. Who wins?
27-13 Packers or 27-13 Bears? Packers.
Hey,
Naturally.
Bears suck. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll drink to that.
True, hold us accountable fan.
What was yours?
Yeah, what do you think, Shamo? What you got?
I was gonna say 34.
Oh.
34-13.
Whoa.
Pack.
Oh.
Wow. You think our defense is going to shut down the Bears? The Bears have been playing good
Fuck 'em.
on offense.
Fuck 'em.
Justin, fuck.
Who's scoring?
I think
Not sucking.
Yeah, give us get one. Carl gave us.
I think Watson's gonna have a touchdown.
One Watson
right.
touchdown.
I think Lazard will grab one too.
Oh, and Lazard.
Yeah.
All right, Lazard and Watson tutties. Shit. I'm gonna go.
48-10 the Bears or what?
I'm gonna go 41-34 Pack.
All right.
What was it? 30.
41-34 Pack. High scoring game.
Wow.
I think Love eventually is gonna come in this game. I think Rodgers' ribs are gonna fuck him up.
Punctured lung.
Fair. Yeah.
And I think Love. I don't think he's gonna have a huge game. I think he's gonna have an okay game. But I think we're gonna run the ball. I think AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones are gonna accumulate.
Reverse.
What? No, together. Just combined, total rushing yards are gonna rush for over 200 yards in this game.
Woo-hoo. Okay. I could use that for my fantasy team.
And we're just gonna run the ball really well.
Dude, I'm almost last.
So that's my prediction. Nothing too crazy.
3 points this week. Fucking stupid.
Holy shit.
Packers defense got me -4 point. No, but Twitter says different.
Oh, you wrote a lot.
Bankrupt himself by buying.
Our next monthly challenge is going to be reading Hot Girl Haley's comment on Twitch.
I do agree. I mean, I don't think he bankrupted himself, but I think the Twitter blue thing was.
Is that everybody gets a check mark?
You can buy it. I think that happened way too fast, which is why they started faking people. They didn't plan that out very well.
How much?
Because he needed to start making money right away. But it definitely did fuck shit up. But I think they got it under control.
How much does a check mark go for?
$8.
I don't even.
$8?
Are they even doing that anymore?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so he's probably making.
But here's the thing, Elon is going to be fine. Tesla's not going to stop making money. No. So I don't think he bankrupted himself by any means, because also Twitter isn't going to stop being a thing. It might not be the most functionable thing for I think
it's functioning just fine.
I shouldn't mean functionable, but optimal, the way they want it, or perfect.
Sure.
But that's what they're working on.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I thought the whole point of a check mark was if you were followed by a certain amount of people.
Yeah, and that's fucked up. Yeah, that's definitely fucked up. That's why I think they didn't think that through very much. They were just we need to make money right away because we're losing a bunch of money because he spent so much on it.
Right.
Don't you think?
Which definitely fucked them in the end, at first. But I think they're fixing it, and I think it's under control.
Don't you think he probably made a bunch of money off the check marks?
Yeah, but what she's saying is that people bought people verified themselves as someone they're not. And then would make these crazy Twitter posts, and then people thought the CEO of some company is making this,
and it fucked up a bunch of shit. which definitely was a big mistake on their end. Yeah, they definitely rushed it.
But it seems like...
But I think they're backtracking pretty well.
And it seems like he knows...
How much did he buy Twitter for?
$44 billion. I think it was estimated around worth like 18 billion or something like that.
So what they want to start doing is
what
like...
do you even do with that? Is that money?
But here's but here's what they're going to start doing. You know how Snapchat has like you can call people, you can like have more intimate DMs. They're gonna start doing that on Twitter. Like you can call people on Twitter, you can face call people on Twitter.
They're gonna do like live, like you can like live streaming, basically. Like, so they're changing the entire platform.
Keep Twitter.
Yeah, someone made it seem like Twitter was like this huge multi-billion-dollar company that never changed and just did what they always did, and then like Elon bought him and like, all right, we're gonna try doing a whole bunch of new crazy shit, and it's not going well right now.
I heard he's gonna put like a 1,000-word limit thingy on your tweets.
Well, he was, I
mean, who knows?
A whole talk about.
I got a lot to say.
Dude,
I got a lot to say.
Dude, we don't even know.
I bet Hot Girl Haley had some shit.
Yeah. So what did she?
It was pretty fucking funny.
Yes, it was the funniest day on Twitter. People were bawling. It was so funny. There's already
there is like a twit longer, but it's like a whole separate link. But
do you pay for it to like put longer tweets?
I don't know. I think it's like an extension or some kind of separate entity. I don't know, but it was like a whole other separate from Twitter, but he wants to make it like one.
Why change it? It was a great platform. Just keep it.
Well, it's like
it's been the same since I got on it when I was like sophomore in high school.
But I think that's the thing reason. Though. Yeah.
I don't know if did you guys ever see, and these could be completely fake, so I don't know if I got completely duped. I want to say that right now. I could have got duped. Okay. But there's like videos of like people who worked at Twitter like a couple of years ago, and it would just be like them like waking up in like a city, going to like the Twitter offices, like basically like these huge beautiful offices. Then like I don't actually know what they did, but then they'd be like eating lunch at like a really fancy restaurant in the building, and then they'd be like having drinks with like other coworkers in the building, and it didn't seem like it was actually like anything was actually being done, which is kind of why I feel like I got duped. Whoever created these videos,
what are you
I don't know. I don't really pay attention to those videos at all because it doesn't. I don't
because it's all like these like hot chicks like doing like another day at Twitter, and they're like swiping in, and they're basically doing nothing all day. And then it's like
for some like 15-30 second video.
Hey,
exactly. I don't know.
So what was the big thing when like Elon took it over? He like fired a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Which is so that those
weren't they like selling blue check marks or
no. So what I was getting at with these people doing nothing all day was like he was like, we have way too many employees.
I'm trying to get to
so
Mars.
I don't know if that's what they were like getting at with this shit.
I don't know. And then even Facebook just fired a bunch of people too.
He a bitch for real. Okay, why is he a bitch for real?
Yeah, he a bitch.
Laugh my ass.
I don't mind Elon. I don't know. There's a reason these guys are billionaires.
Imagine having $44 billion.
Dude, he's
holy shit.
Dude,
I have $500 and I'm like, try and stop me, bitch.
Stop me.
I'll put a tweet up.
I'll tweet some shit.
I feel frisky.
All right. As much as I love to keep the ball moving away from incel,
fuck.
I just learned what an incel was.
Okay, I was just gonna say, what does that mean? Incel?
Someone who like doesn't have sex with women because they think women are like out to get them. So they're like, that's what someone explained to me.
Doesn't Nick Cannon have 20,000 kids?
So I don't know.
He's a real
involuntary celibate.
Okay, I see. I see what you're saying.
I would actually have to agree on that.
There's people who are like, no, I'm not having sex because like women aren't good enough. Like, it's
all right,
bullshit.
buddy,
exactly.
Just say you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, you're the loser. Yeah, like a loser. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So as much as I would love to avoid,
I just go on Twitter trying to win competitions on.
You just in all the giveaways.
Yeah, I'm just a giveaway guy. Fuck Elon. Fuck Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon doesn't he pays like $2 million for child support.
Fucked up.
So that happens when you have a kid every other month. Yeah. He's good at it.
Dude, he could have
Sorry,
he's got to have at least a birthday in every month, right?
I think that's what he's going for.
He's got
Elon
to.
has 4 on the way, like Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon has 4 on the way after he has 4 on the way.
Elon's got 4 on the way.
He's probably with his new Twitter receptionist.
He did. I'm pretty sure Elon did say at one point, Mars needs a population.
No, he definitely. I think he definitely tweeted like the biggest danger to Earth is
Nick Cannon's just trying to set up for the best Christmas
like
photo all the time.
decrease the population or something like that.
I mean,
Right?
you know.
I don't know.
All right.
Anyways,
All right, hot
people
girl
gotta-
Haley, you really. All right, you spice this up.
Yeah.
So damn, I learned a lot. He is trying to get a basketball team.
Well, he
The Mars murderers.
Let's be real. Elon Musk his kids ain't
No.
playing basketball.
Elon or Nick Cannon?
Nick Cannon probably not. The Wild and Out.
Oh, we were
Wolf.
talking Nick Cannon here.
I don't know.
Depends on who the mama is.
Fair.
Even if it doesn't matter. Even if Elon
What
Musk.
if Nick
Elon,
Can-
hold on.
Even Nick Cannon
Well,
doesn't even look at.
What about
it.
Brittany Griner?
Even if Elon Musk's baby's
Brittany Griner's
mama's,
in some
but that's what I'm saying.
fucking work
Even
camp
if
in
Elon
Russia.
Musk's baby's mama is Brittany Griner, his kids are not playing basketball.
Damn
If
Wild
Nick
and Out,
Cannon
motherfucker.
has kids with Brittany Griner, they're probably gonna play basketball.
I don't know. I think Elon Musk and Brittany Griner can make some fucking Cavaliers.
Nah,
I don't know what those
they
kids
could.
look like.
Elon Musk and Brittany Griner's kids couldn't even play for the Sacramento Kings. Oh, you guys don't watch basketball, huh?
No.
watch basketball. No,
That's a great joke.
That's a good joke.
that is a good one. All right,
All right. Let's spell something, Max.
Max, you ready to
Jesus
spell some
Christ.
motherfucking word?
No, I'm not ready.
Hey. Hot girl Haley, look away. Look towards the wall. Give us a.
No, I'm gonna be able to see.
No,
because if
that's
she
why I said
types
look-
it-
I already got a word.
But if she yeah.
Oh yeah, you got, hey, fuck you, hot girl Haley.
Damn,
You got a word. I'm just kidding. Sorry, bot. All
You're gonna scare away all our
right.
listeners, dude. We got
right, I'm gonna.
one.
ones and ones
We
and
got
ones.
ones and ones of listeners right now, and you just told her to go fuck off.
I need another beer.
Oh, I'll get you on that. Me too. What are we doing today, Teach?
All right.
Teacher.
Quiet down. I'm talking to you, Carl and Max.
Teacher's hair's gray.
We got an important lesson today.
What are we doing?
Today
Yeah.
we're doing HUA versus dictionary.
Tornado.
I hope you boys are ready.
Here we go. A B C D E F G H U A versus dictionary.
We gotta re-record.
Carl
this.
Max
Yeah, we do.
and Seamus J. Spell some words.
You didn't even
for
sing.
today. A B C D E F G H U A versus dictionary. Spelling words right or wrong. Either way, we're gonna sing this song.
Except Shamo.
A B C D E F G H U A versus dictionary. If you
Spelling
don't,
words.
this is what you do. Sit back, relax, take a sip from the brew. A B C D E F G H U A versus dictionary. I don't even know if I can spell
Dude, I can't spell acceleration.
acceleration.
Wrong.
This is bullshit. You
How
both
do you- benevolent?
failed. You son of a bitch.
Benevolent? What's that word?
Teacher, you can't fucking teach us nothing.
Camouflage. How do you spell camouflage?
All right. What comes after A? D. F sucked his dick. Because we failed. Oh. All right, Max.
Jesus.
This is. All right, yeah.
Hey, episode 87 holds accountable. Max just spelt the word right. We're moving on to the challenge talk. All right, everybody. Hey. All right, we gotta spell some words. I'm spelling Y's. Last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever the fuck week it was X. Was
I don't even fucking remember.
That's what it was.
It was something that started with an X. All right, now we're on to the Y words.
Are you ready?
Yep. Can I see it?
Whoa.
Oh, banger.
Banger. Not too bad.
See me do
I
it.
say that every week. Not too bad.
Not too shab. See what you got, Bubs.
All right. Say it.
Yamonet.
What?
Hey, I'm on that.
Wait. Yeah, Yemenet.
Yamanet?
Yemenet.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Yamanet?
Yep.
Yamanet.
No.
No?
Yemenet.
Yamanet?
Yeah.
Yamanet. Yaminet? Yaminet. Yamanet. Yamonet.
Yemenet.
Yaminet.
Yemenet.
Nat.
Yemenet.
Yamanat.
Not.
What?
Either or.
That's some bullshit ass word. Thank you, Velvet Assassin. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, I'm on that.
That is some bullshit ass word.
I'm just getting my fucking payback for these words these guys fucking gave me.
Yeah, this isn't an easy peasy word.
Easy peasy.
Ain't nothing but peanut.
No, definition. I have to try to guess the
he's got a
definition.
guesser.
That's a part of it. So
Sorry about it.
mainly, it's evolved into basically just spelling it right.
Right.
But the whole
Yeah, I'm on that. I'll be right back.
the whole point of this segment was to have moderately to not very difficult words for Carl to spell and then also get the definition right. So it was a twofer. But it has now switched to basically just spelling it right has been good enough because it's been really hard to do just one of the two. So definition, I will have to guess after I try to spell it, but even if I spell it right, I think that counts as the we're moving along.
Yeah.
To Carl, back to Carl. But Yemonet, man, and then
Would you like
you said Nat Yemonat at some point, which makes me think something like NAGT. There's like a G in there for some reason, but I don't know because Nat. I think I'm overthinking it. I don't even. This sounds like this sounds like an African word. That doesn't even sound like an American, like a U.S. word. It sounds like.
Are you racist?
I mean, yeah, because I'm trying to.
Sounds something very particular.
Yeah, this is particular. Like the little plastic on your shoe.
Oh no, that's called an eyelet.
Yeah, that's an eyelet.
Not
Pretty
a.
cool.
What's
No,
the word
that
called?
an eyelet.
What's the word again?
An eyelet is this though. She's talking about.
Oh, the
She's
old.
talking about this.
Yeah, the old Yamanette.
I said it wrong.
Oh.
Yemenet.
Yeomanet.
So you thought it was pronounced Yamanet?
No, Yeomanet.
I did say it.
Like, yo,
Yemenet. Yemenet.
Yo, Manette.
Yo.
So like.
Yemenet.
All right, this isn't the actual spelling I'm gonna go with, but it's like.
Oh.
Yo, Manette.
Yeah.
Yomanet. Yo, Manette. Give me Yo, you got Manette. Yo, Manette. What's Manette doing over there? I lost my net. Yo, Manette, I found it. All right. Yeah, just prolonging the inevitable. All right.
Yemenet.
Yomanet.
Yo.
You can take both of those pronunciations and put them together and maybe figure it out.
I guess so, man. Yomanet, or originally it was Yamanet.
Yemenet.
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 Okay, so it was originally pronounced Yemenet. Now it's Yomanet. All right.
That gives you a little something.
I'm just so bad at spelling, I think. Like yo and yow or so maybe it's
Yeah, yo.
Yay.
I don't know, you tell me. I don't know.
Yo, Manette, dude.
So
Yomanat.
Yomanat?
Yomanat.
Dude.
Yomanat?
It's not an almanac, it's a Yomanat.
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 Can I see this? Can I see?
Yeomanette.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, you should get this.
Yeomanette. Yeomanette.
Yeomanette.
Not net.
Yeomanette?
Yeah, Yeomanette, bro.
Yeomanette.
Yeomanette.
Not Nat.
You don't gotta sweat when
Yeomanette.
it's Yeomanette.
Yeomanette.
I butchered this fucking word.
Yeomanette, bro. Come on, give it a try.
All right.
Yeomanette. Yeomanette.
God damn it.
Gun to your head, your beer gets blown off if you get this wrong.
Take my beer.
Yeomanette. I mean, sorry about it.
All right.
Under my Yeomanette.
Cause like part of me wants to like overthink it and throw in a couple extra letters where I think they might go, but then the other part of me is like just Yeomanette.
Yeah, man, just trust the gut.
But I don't think I should.
Yeomanette.
But if I spell it right, it goes to Carl. So I also think he's trying to throw me off here.
Easy peasy.
I blame the internet for these fucking words because
I blame you.
Internet, Yeomanette.
Internet.
They give all easy words except for one difficult one, and I'm like, I gotta go with this one.
All right.
Yeah, Brianna.
Slay.
All right, I'm gonna spell it.
All right,
as soon
let's
as
go.
I'm done with this.
Yeomanette.
So manette. Is there two N's?
Yeomanette.
All right.
Yeomanette.
Yeomanette. That's actually probably the best pronunciation there's been.
Yeah, bro.
Yeomanette.
All right, here we go. This is official.
Just blew all that weed smoke in my face. I gotta hide my chink. I'm sorry about it. My
Jesus Christ.
my Yeomanette.
Holy shit. Here we go. I can't believe. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
87's the last episode, boys.
Yeah. 2 hours and 50 minutes edit.
All right, stop wasting time. Come on now.
250.
Eight.
It's
Under
already
my
on, it's already on
Yeomanette.
Twitch, my guy.
All right. Yomannet.
Wrong.
Wait, what's it again?
Yeomanette. All right. I got it wrong. I'm gonna accept the wrongness. Let me
Give her a try.
Yeah.
All right.
Think bot. Yeomanette.
I started at Yemenet, and then I switched to Yeomanette. So obviously there's some kind of combination in there in the beginning.
Yeomanette.
Oh.
So like,
Yo, Manetta.
he keeps saying yo, like
yo, you know. Manetta.
so you all right. The first that you said Yeomanette. So like YEAM.
Not like yeah, man. Like yo, Manetta.
I just spell it.
All
All right.
Give it.
YEOMANETTE.
Oh. All
right.
All right. Why? All right. Hold on.
I swear it was YO.
You saw the fucking word.
YEO
Definition.
MANETTE.
All right. I'm gonna try to guess the definition.
Oh yeah.
All right. After seeing this, fucking word. No, but the manette. I guess I can see. What is that? What is that? That looks like
You know, like Manette.
All right, I know. Why does it? Oh fuck. Anyway, all right. Yeomanette. The definition of Yeomanette is the definition of Yeomanette is when you're fishing.
Yo, it's in my net.
And you go down.
Yo, my net.
You go down to put your someone's reeling in a fish, and you go down to put the net in the water to scoop the fish, and you drop the net, and you go, yo, my net!
Yo, my net!
That's the definition of when
I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, sure. I wish it would.
Dropping a fishing net into a body of water, thus proclaiming Yeomanette.
Yeah, that's spot on.
I wish that was the fucking definition. I'm gonna make that the fucking definition.
What? Damn.
I don't even want to read it because this sounds dumb as fuck. That was way more exciting than this fucking definition.
Yo, Manetta, hit the flow.
Yo, Manetta, hit the flow.
It's a. His fucking song's reading this.
Well,
Come on,
you pick the word. J-Mo, pick the word, everyone.
A woman serving as a yeoman in the U.S. Naval Reserve Force immediately after World War I.
Yo, Manette.
God, I wish I could drop you into a body of water right now.
and not catch you in my
and then
net.
lose, and then you'd be just gone forever. Then I go, yo, Mashamo.
Hey,
Fuck you.
you guys know what that is. That's Max versus Dictionary. I mean, what do you say when you lose your nut? Yo, Manette. Under my yo, Manetta.
Shit.
Under the Z words.
What are you doing today, Teach?
All right.
Shit, that's right. Z's
Quiet
next.
down, talk to you.
Hopefully I don't have to spell xylophone.
We got an important lesson today.
What are we doing?
Today in class we're doing HUA versus dictionary. Fuck! I hope you boys are ready.
Not to let go.
You good over there,
A,
buddy?
B, C, D, E, F, G. Max can't spell versus dictionary.
Yo, Manette. Yo, Manette. Spell some words.
Fucking right today.
I don't know, Mia.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Not the lagoon.
HUA versus dictionary. Spelling words.
Fucking right or wrong.
Either way, we gonna sing this song.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus dictionary.
If you don't, this is what you do. Sit back, relax, take a sip from the brew. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. HUA versus dictionary.
I don't even know if I can spell
Dude, I can't spell acceleration.
acceleration. This is bullshit. You know?
Benevolent?
Well, son of a bitch.
Benevolent? What's that word?
Teacher, you can't fucking teach us nothing.
Camouflage. How do you spell camouflage?
All right. Yo, Manette. Max can't spell for shit. Yeah, I'm bigger, digger, the down. You like? I seen Wednesday. I seen it.
Hey, we did a good job, fellas. We finished the 12 pack.
Stoned.
We were the 12. We
What
finished the
comes,
range.
what comes after
Nice.
A?
Yeah, we grabbed
D.
them.
Suck this dick.
Suck this dick.
We failed. Oh.
Damn.
Alright.
Oh.
No.
This is
Sorry.
HUA versus Dick.
Sorry
Sorry about it.
motherfuckers.
Alright.
It is Wednesday, but no, we haven't seen the.
No, I haven't seen it. I wanted
You
to.
have seen it, Carl?
I think it's. I think
Carl
it's.
did start it.
I think it's the next show I'm gonna start watching with Denny. It's a.
Adam family.
Yeah. It looks good.
Looks like a
You seen it? Is it good?
Netflix show.
Yeah, what about you, Harry Haley? Sorry about it. No, it's a good show.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, I heard it broke the record for like the most watched show since like the first week of it coming out
Really?
over
Wow.
Stranger Things, which is a big deal.
That is a big deal.
That's
Good for that show. Yeah. So what do you guys want to
Yeah.
talk? Haven't seen it, but I want to get the
She doesn't blink. Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. Yeah,
He directs it.
Yeah,
Told
'cause
her, don't fucking blink.
Tim Burton doesn't need any more money.
Don't
So you know, good for
fucking
him.
blink.
So
No,
she
it's
couldn't
good.
blink
It is
at
good.
all. She
It's
couldn't
interesting.
blink.
It's a little
Wow.
trippy. All right.
Okay, Hot Girl Haley. I
did.
really love the. We don't know anything about. When you bring up the
Actually-
word choreography, you lost me.
Actually, that dance where she's moving her ankles or whatever, the first girl, you don't fucking know it, whatever.
Yeah.
The old show, the Addams Family or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that little girl like came up with that on her own.
The original
there's like
Wednesday is in the series.
There's like
Well,
a Wednesday
maybe.
Addams has like a dance she did in the original show that was like unique to her character.
Yeah.
Is that what, oh, okay, and then she did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that little girl like that was like
and that's
her
what
own
you're
dance
saying,
or
right?
something,
She
yeah.
like was like, oh, this.
I think
like
so.
doing this.
I
That's
don't
cool.
know.
We're gonna
I
stick
saw
with
some
it.
video. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Check
good
it out.
with it.
I'm gonna stick with it.
Hot Girl Haley, if anybody ever asks you, the original Wednesday Addams character created her own choreography in the original show, and that is according to Shamo.
Sorry about it.
So what do you guys want to
Could be
talk
wrong.
about?
Could be
Mixing
fucking
up some mushrooms or what do you want to talk about next? Talking about quick mushroom.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it's a quickie. Quick.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
not much more to update on, but
Well, yeah, I mean, but so we, all right, I have a slight concern that I didn't think about.
uh-oh.
I'm wondering if we didn't put enough of the like soil mixture in with the wheat berries. I'm like,
Oh, we just covered it up? Like
Yeah.
mixed it and then covered it up?
yeah, I
Why?
feel like we should have mixed it up with more and then covered it up, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Why do you say that?
I say that because so the video that I watched of the guy in the shoebox tubs, he had that. He had just 1 quart like of his the mycelium mixture, and then mixed with 1 quart of the soil.
Right.
But he did his like 1 quart was like his own jar that he like put the shit in, jarred it, sterilized it, then injected it with the spores. Whereas we just had that grain bag, and then we filled a quart with wheat berry, filled the jar with wheat berries. So I'm not sure if the ratios are the same, and I'm not sure what difference that'll play. Like if there's gonna not be enough nutrients in the mixture. I don't know. I'm not thinking it's gonna be a huge concern. It might play a factor in like how many flushes we get.
Yeah.
Just in terms of like if the
Sure.
mushrooms mycelium like max out the nutrients quicker. I don't really know.
Yeah, and just
I say we let it ride.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go back and like try to mix shit up and
No.
remix it together. Nah, I'm just gonna let it be.
I think it'd be okay.
I think I'm pretty sure too. Man. But that was my only like, oh shit. Does this
seems
look
smooth when we did it.
It did seem
Seems
smooth.
smooth.
Yeah.
It
It did
seemed
seem
well.
smooth. I mean,
Like
So-
Yum and Eddie,
so we got together and we are doing the shoebox method for this next batch. Our previous batch we did 2 bins with like a plastic liner, and then we filled the plastic liner with the substrate and the collinated wheat berries, and then put more substrate on top and let it grow.
Yep.
This time we're doing individual like shoebox size plastic containers that we filled with our collinated wheat berries or colonized wheat berries. Colonized. I don't even think
Colonized.
that's a word. Colonized wheat
It definitely
berries.
is a word.
Colonized? Probably just not the word.
We'll get
Anyway,
colonized.
colonized.
We'll get that on your
Sure.
other stream.
Colonized wheat berries and the substrate. So it's gonna be a little different than how we did it originally, and yeah. So
I think it'll be nice, like just misting the sides, not worrying about it catching
Yeah.
under the liner.
Yeah.
Yep. It seems so smooth the way we did it that
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
it'll
good.
be good.
I think it'll be good. And we'll just check it in like a week and see how it's looking, and then
Yeah.
see if we need to move it to. I just gotta get. I gotta get some extra bins this weekend because I think.
How come? Oh, because
The other one, I'm not sure if they're gonna be done yet. That the cakes, what
Sure.
they're called.
Yeah.
So I don't want to like take them out and just completely like disregard them when they've only been like 2 flushes on them. I feel like we could probably get 3 out of each of them before I like.
are they still growing?
I think so. Yeah, like they are.
You
It's
getting
just
a little
really
bigger?
slow. It's really slow. So I'm just like, what do I have to? I have to do something different, and I'm gonna try the. There gets like the mycelium on top. I was reading it can get too thick, so I might have to like scrape some back so the stuff underneath it can grow more.
Okay.
If it's like, because it doesn't all
Right.
fruit in the mushroom, so it'll like grow out on top, and then there'll be
Yep.
like just some that fruit. So you might have to like, I'll have to like sterilize like a spoon and then just scrape some back and see if that works. So I don't know. I don't want to like scrap them yet, because what I think I would do is I would take those 2 buckets of that substrate that we have made, and I would just kind of like take half of it out, put one cake in one, and then put the other half on there, and then the other bucket, do the same thing, and just see what grows.
See what happens, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I think like with the shoebox way we did, like I think miss the sides, just
well
take its course.
Are the shoebox is gonna fit in those old
Dave Matthews, by the way.
They're a little bit smaller.
Answering questions.
Yeah, so that's actually I think why I have to get different bins, honestly, is because the ones we have are going to be a little too small, like lengthwise. I'd have to like tilt them.
Yeah, that would be a little awkward.
But also, so for the first flush, you don't need to mist them at all. You don't mist the mushrooms. It's more so when like they've used up all the moisture that was up, because we put the boiling water in, so there's like just natural moisture in there. So
right.
But anyway,
so maybe that's why like those mushrooms in the bin now, they don't have enough moisture.
Yeah, and I've been trying to water them, like, because you're supposed to soak them and then drain them, and I don't know if I just didn't soak them enough.
How do you drain them?
You can lift it right up, like
and
it doesn't.
You
can lift it right out of the.
Yeah.
And you just pour it out.
Like the liner.
Yeah, so you lift up the liner and then you hold the.
Okay.
And honestly, I could probably just lift the cake right out of the liner.
Do you think maybe there's a bit of like a lack of nutrients now in those big tubs? Like
could be.
Maybe
I'm sure they're
definitely
pretty much run their course.
Yeah,
definitely could be. But yeah, I don't know. I mean,
maybe
yeah.
I don't really.
Go pour them in your.
Could we add a little more?
Your crawl space and see what grows back there.
Could we add a little more of the substrate, like a little more of the?
Yeah, I could try
sprinkler.
Well, like,
I mean, at this point, it's kind of plain.
Because here's like, there's mushrooms. They're coming up. If there was like nothing coming up growing, I would probably just say, all right, I'm just gonna, put these in that soil mixture and just let them sit and see what happens. But they're like still coming up. It's just they're not like.
So they're growing still.
Yeah, like they're like.
Because we see
pinning is what it's called. Like when they first start to like, you can first start to see them pop up. They're pinning. And then they just kind of get to a point, and then they just kind of like stop. So it could be nutrients. It could be
environment. Maybe like
it could be too dry. It could be too cold.
There's a lot. It's gotten colder since they started blooming. So maybe like the environment has to change a little more.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna try
put
to
a heater in there.
Put these in the basement. It's
okay.
Not the closet they're in is really drafty and can get cold. So I think that plays a part in it. And then the basement is I'm gonna try to just like wall off a little section.
Yeah.
With like some tarp or something.
Sure.
I don't know. Figure something out.
Just play around with it.
Yeah. And then we'll put these ones in there. But they need light. They do need light to grow like from the start. That shouldn't be a problem though. Anyway, that we're gonna see how this mushroom box. It is a mushroom box.
I mean,
shoebox method goes for growing.
I feel like it's gonna go well.
I think so. Like everything seemed to go pretty smooth.
We measured. It seemed like each box was measured out equally. It seemed nice.
Yeah. I think it'll be good.
I think it'll be just all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Last thing for our challenge talk. Any updates? Slabby talk about coffee tables. I know you got a lot going on with your side projects going on right now.
I have not talked to Spencer about it.
All right.
In a minute.
So we might have to put Slabby Dabby on holdy woldy
Until we get
Seems
Slabby
like
Dabby.
it, yeah.
and then maybe do some like because you got your big bird feeder project.
Yeah, that's kind of just yeah.
So that might. So
I
I
have
don't know.
some things in front of it to do, but
So yeah, I don't know if we want to. Maybe next week we'll talk and see if there's any like things we want to do individually, or if there's anything, if we have any ideas for us to do together as a challenge while the mushrooms are growing.
Yeah, I think it's time to reconvene and see what's next up on our list.
Yeah, because
then once I get a slab, then we can. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I think it's time we reconvene and figure out our next project.
Yeah.
All right. So next week, should we come with just some ideas for if we want to do something individually, and then also as a group, like if there's anything we want to do together.
Yeah. Come
with some ideas, brainstorm, just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right.
Fuck yeah, fellas. Shit.
Cheat.
Anything anyone? Oh, let's see. What did HotGirlHaleyyy have to say?
She's outie.
You guys know your Spotify Wrapped playlist came out today? I did not.
Yeah, I saw it.
Who's y'all's number one artist? I don't know. What is GFG?
GTG, got to go.
Oh, gotta go.
Sorry.
I can't read it. I was like, GFG. What the fuck is GF? Slime, have a good night.
See you tomorrow, man.
What is she? Slime, have a good night.
You blind as a motherfucker.
I am. Dude, that looks like gotta go. Slime, have a good night.
It does. That's exactly what it says.
Slime?
Maybe
Yeah.
his name is Slime.
Slime. Interesting. All right.
Oh.
All right.
Slime?
I guess we're out of here.
Hey, thank you for tuning in.
Peace out.
I know your time is valuable.
Had a good night.
Slime?
Episode 87, motherfuckers.
We'll be back next week with some other shit.
For tuning in, I know your
Slime?
Slime?
Sloam, have a good night. Slime, have a good night. We had limes.
We ate them all, Slime.
All the limes are gone.
Now we just slimy.
We're just sliming. Sliming says, y'all drank all the land shark.
We sure did, Slime.